What's up, everybody? It's me, Alan, and I am back with another stream. And we are here today for the first game of Super Wild Card Weekend. The Cleveland Browns, the fifth seeded Cleveland Browns, taking on the fourth seeded Houston Texans. And if you told me before the season that this was going to be a playoff matchup, I would have laughed in your fucking face. Nobody expected Houston to make the playoffs in their first year with D'Amico Ryans, their first year under CJ Stroud at quarterback. We all thought, oh, Jackson was going to win the division. Indianapolis should be okay. Tennessee, who knows? And, well, here we are. And as for Cleveland, eh. Yeah, I mean, if you had thought in the offseason that they were going to make the playoffs, they would have to jump a bunch of teams. And also, Deshaun Watson would actually have to be Houston Texans Deshaun Watson. That he was not. And then this team has gone through technically five quarterbacks, but they only started Driscoll in the last game to rest starters because they'd already clinched a playoff spot. So, yeah, here we are. um, Now, these two teams played each other earlier in the regular season. Um, so yeah, this is gonna be a rematch of sorts. And it's a hell of a way to kick off Wild Card Weekend because this week this wild card round is full of matchups that are intriguing, chaotic, and a lot of matchups where you got players and coaches going against former teams. Tyreek Hill of the Dolphins going up against his old team in the Chiefs. Mike McCarthy and the Cowboys head coach going up against his old team in the Packers. Um, you got Matthew Stafford and Jared Goff playing each other's former teams, which is insane. So you got Browns, Texans, and then Dolphins, Chiefs later tonight. Tomorrow will just be the Rams, Lions, and Packers, Cowboys games. Steelers, Bills was supposed to be the 1 o'clock game tomorrow, but that got moved to Monday due to all the snow they have up there, which has caused people to get pissy about it, talking about how, they're soft, they don't have to play full weather. Shut up. Just shut the fuck up. They have so much fucking snow to clear out. Like, bruh, stop. It's insane that the fucking Chiefs Dolphins game tonight isn't getting moved because of the fact of that Jesus Christ, it's me cold as fucking balls down there. It's the Midwest. It's a lot of flat land and all that. But this is going to be one of the coldest fucking games. I'm pretty sure. I think this game's going to be like the top five most coldest games in NFL history, rivaling games like the Ice Bowl and the Freezer Bowl, for fuck's sake. Like, holy hell. I'm genuinely shocked that the NFL hasn't moved this game. And I don't think they would have moved the Steelers Bills game if not for the fact of that Buffalo's mayor or whomever made that decision and talking with the NFL about it. And look, a lot of it's not just the players and teams. A lot of it boils down to the fans and them getting to these games safely, and being in safe conditions. I get it. There's a lot that fans do for their fandom, but even to that extent, there's just there's limits to that. But that being said, uh, like I said, Texans Browns. This is going to be interesting. Again, Houston is way, 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 way ahead of schedule in terms of team development and whatnot. And again, nobody expected this. And here's the other thing too: is that they lose Tank Dell, then CJ Stroud gets hurt for a couple of games. Okay, apologies for that. My fucking laptop froze for no goddamn reason. I don't know what the hell the problem is. Every now and again, when I'm on StreamYard, specifically when I'm on StreamYard, it's not like when I'm on Twitter, not like on Discord, it's specifically with StreamYard. Every now and again, either the mouse decides to fuck off and not work all of a sudden, or the whole fucking thing freezes. And I had to fucking shut it down and get back on. At least the stream is still up, thank fucking God. Um, but yeah, no, this is pissing me off because it shouldn't be doing this. I don't know if it's just the laptop engine or whatever the fuck, but it's pissing me off. But we're back, we're good. Hopefully that won't happen again, although I cannot make any promises. Um, and that being said, though, somebody should be joining the stream sometime a little later. Um, so we'll have at least one person on for this show, which I'm excited about. So um, you'll get to see that when they pop in later. Um, but yeah, I don't know. It just it's annoying the piss out of me whenever the fuck my laptop does that. It just annoys the hell out of me. But while we wait for the game to start, go ahead and go check out the video I posted yesterday with all my predictions. Um, and yeah, I had some fun doing that. I genuinely believe that this season or this year's playoffs is going to be some of the most chaotic out there, largely based on like the regular season and whatnot. Because the thing is that like I think everybody expects the Ravens and the Niners um to meet again in the Super Bowl after playing the regular season. But the thing with that is there's just way too much chaos that could potentially happen. I mean, just with this week alone, like just with this week alone, okay? I mean, you go into this, one of the Texans players' last names is Heck. But you go into this, again, you have Browns Texans, which could really go either way. You have Dolphins Chiefs, where the Chiefs are not the Chiefs of old, but they have a kind of have the advantage of playing in this cold ass weather. But I think if Miami runs the ball down their throats, they've got a pretty good shot to win and just limit how much they pass the ball, kind of like how the Patriots played against the Bills in that one game a couple years ago, where Mac Jones barely threw the ball. They ran the ball the whole freaking time, and they won the goddamn game. Um, and then you have the Bills and Steelers, which, yes, that game got moved to Monday, but there's still some chaos involved because with the weather and with the conditions and the question of which version of each team are we going to see. Obviously, like on paper, there are certain teams that should be winning this wild card weekend. On paper, Buffalo should stomp Pittsburgh. On paper, the Niners, or sorry, the Niners aren't playing this week. The Cowboys should stomp the Packers. On paper, the Eagles should beat the Buccaneers. But the problem is the Bucks. DJ Malone, sup? Well, I mean, my fucking laptop froze for no fucking reason. It just seems to happen whenever I'm on StreamYard. I can't explain it, but we're back. But as I was saying, the Eagles, again, on paper, should beat the Buccaneers. They should. The problem with that is the Eagles have been in free fall. Also, thanks for taking the words out of my mouth. Haha. But the Eagles have been in free fall towards the back half of this season. And the Buccaneers, I mean, I picked the Eagles to win, but I've said the Eagles or the Bucks have a shot to win this thing if they play right, And then again, same thing with Cowboys and Packers. On paper, the Cowboys should destroy the Packers when you have fucking Joe Barry as your defensive coordinator. The thing with that is on top of that, Jair Alexander is probably not going to play because he fucked his ankle up in practice on a freak injury. But here's the thing for me with that: how funny would it be if the Packers eliminated the Cowboys in the wild card round? And mind you, it's been with Aaron Rodgers at quarterback, but like 7 of the last 8 times the Packers and Cowboys have played, or 8 of the last, or 9 of the last 10, or whatever, the Packers have won. If Jordan Love pulls this off, Jerry Jones is firing Mike McCarthy on the spot. He might get fired on the field as soon as the game hits 0. Okay? And if I know anything, Jerry Jones will pony up the money to go get Bill Belichick. Because I honestly think Bill is either going to go to Dallas or he's going to go to LA with the Chargers. But yeah, there's a few matchups where on paper, one team should stomp the other. But the problem is that there's way too much chaos involved for that. I think Eagles-Bucks is going to be a lot closer than anybody thinks it is. I think Bills-Steelers is going to be very close, especially if Josh Allen throws a couple of interceptions and if they don't utilize the run properly. And I absolutely believe the Packers can hang in that game against the Cowboys. And if Jordan Love can get the ball downfield and do some wild shit, and if Matt LaFleur actually uses the run game, look at the Bills game. Look at what Buffalo did to them a few weeks back. They ran the ball down Dallas's throat, and Dallas couldn't do shit. You have A.J. Dillon, you have Aaron Jones. Run the fucking ball, LaFleur. Run the ball. Yeah, Bucks could win if they run the ball as well. But again, in a year where in the offseason leading into the season, a lot of the talk was around running backs and the lack of a market, Saquon, Tony Pollard, and Josh Jacobs, having to get franchise tag and some wanting to stay out, hold out and all this other stuff, whatever. It would be insane if we saw majority of these wild card games be ran heavily on the run game and the team that runs the ball the most winning. I could very well, yes, DJ, I agree. Same thing with Miami. I could very well see that happening. So it's going to be interesting. I think, like I said, Packers can definitely hang with the Cowboys. I think the Buccaneers have a shot against the Eagles. Again, AJ Brown's out. Jalen Hurts is going to be hurt, with the finger and whatnot on his throwing hand. So there's that. And I think Pittsburgh has a chance to hang in it with the Bills, depending on how Josh Allen plays. Because, if Pittsburgh comes out and they don't do well early, then they're going to fall behind early and they're going to lose. But again, I just believe that there's going to be some games where it's going to be a lot closer than you think it's going to be, relatively speaking. And then, the one that I haven't mentioned yet is, of course, Rams-Lions. And that game's going to be emotional as hell. Again, it's Stafford Stafford and Jared Goff going against their former teams at the same time. Detroit finally gets to host a home playoff game, after having won the division for the first time, since the NFC Central existed. It's going to be wild, man. It's going to be absolutely nuts. And I can't wait. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens and how everything goes. So, yeah. It's a hell of a way to kick it off, is with this game. And this should be fun. Again, like I said, again, like DJ said, and I said this in the prediction video, I think if Miami just hands the ball off to HN, the run game is what will separate the boys from the men in the NFC, because from what I've noticed, a lot of teams in the NFC are weak against smash mouth style football. Well, see, that's the thing. The game has gone to a point where it's very much predicated on the passing game and the running quarterback, that the running back is getting kind of left behind. But that's where the caveat comes in of if you're not set up to stop the run on the defensive line, you are fucked. Again, look at Dallas against Buffalo in Buffalo earlier this year, which I streamed that game with a couple of buddies of mine. Shut up, phone. But I streamed that game, and the primary thing was James Cook running the ball down down to Dallas's throat. I absolutely believe if the Packers do that, they could very well beat the Cowboys. Um, and again, Bucks do the same against the Eagles. Lions and Rams is going to be interesting because I think that game will probably be predicated more on the pass. Not to say that neither team won't run the ball a lot because they will, but I just think that with that game, you have Aiden Hutchinson on one side, you got Aaron Donald on the other defensively and whatnot. But yeah, so again, it's gonna be nuts, man, and it's gonna lead to some very. We legitimately could finally see the seventh seed win for a game for the first time since that became a thing with Wild Card Weekend, and if that happens, it's gonna shake a lot of things up. Mind you, if the Packers beat the Cowboys, guess who they get to face? Their boogeyman, the 49ers. Death, taxes, and the 49ers playing the Packers in the playoffs. It's a tale as old as time at this point. So Cleveland will be getting the ball to start first. And let's get this started, baby. Let's get this fucking started. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. So here we go. Houston, about ready to kick it off. Can Joe Flacco's old man magic propel Cleveland to the divisional round, or will the upstart Texans advance to the divisional round? Here we go. Super Wild Card Weekend is a go, and that's a fucking touchback. Go figure. All right. So here we go. And again, this is the thing. Cleveland is. Is it funny that I'm also hyped for this game? No, this is what we've been waiting for. Is Wild Card Weekend, getting to the playoffs and whatnot. And that's the thing. Cleveland, like, they've been injured hell. They lost Nick Chubb early in the season. They've been through 5 quarterbacks. Again, they started Driscoll for the last game because they were resting starters, but still, they've been through. They've had all these other injuries, and yet here they are. So Flacco fakes the handoff, looking, fires, caught by the running back, and he's going to get a first down at about the 36. It looks like 36 of Houston. First down, and why is the clock stopped already? What the hell? Next man up mentality, essentially. But again, that's the thing. They had to resort to bringing in Joe Flacco, and he's 4-1, 60% completion percentage, 1,616 yards, 13 TDs, 8 interceptions. Like, bro, the work that he's done for this team since coming in is insane. Oh, okay. It was injury timeout. Sheldon Rankins on the first official play of the game, already heading to the sideline with a possible injury. So 1st and 10 from the 36, running back to the left, 3 receivers to the right. It was 2 to both sides. My bad. Pass is caught. Gets about maybe 5 yards, give or take. 2nd down, and we now look at the Texans defense. Second and 4, running back to the left, 2 receivers to the left. Make that now 2 to the right, 3 to the left. Gonna be a handoff, and he immediately gets stopped in the backfield for a loss of several yards. We third down. Denzel Perryman on the tackle. Watching number 6 here. He just gets right through the open hole and bam, got him. Down he goes. Nowhere to go. Nowhere for 4 to go. So it's going to be 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9 for the Cleveland Browns here. Flacco with a running back to his right. 2 receivers to the left. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Snap, looking, has to roll right. Goes to the running back in the backfield, and he's going to get stopped way back behind the 30. Big loss. Deadass, which QB do you think New England will take the draft? Because you've got a top 5 pick, you're definitely taking QB. See, here's the thing. I don't think we're guaranteed. We should take a quarterback, but I don't think we're guaranteed to take one. We now move from Bill Belichick to Gerard Mayo, and I just have this funny feeling, but New England might still trade down a bit, get some assets, grab an offensive lineman, and see what they can do. I don't know. I honestly don't know because I don't think Penix is going to get taken in the first round after. Oh my God, that punt almost got blocked. I don't think Penix gets taken in the first round after how he performed in the championship game. Who's the offensive coordinator in New England? Bill O'Brien still, because we brought him in last year. The thing that concerns me, though, is from what I'm seeing, the Patriots are not going to bring in a general manager potentially before the draft. So we might go into the draft with no general manager. And then there's like 2 guys that I guess we're keeping that are going to be like part of that. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Because again, that's the thing is somebody below us is going to want to trade up to grab one of these quarterbacks. The question, of course, being who. But it's just, I don't know. Because, like, I do think that we should take one. But I guess the thing is that for us, in taking a quarterback, like you have got to have like an entirely different offensive system. You cannot be trying to do what you were trying to do with Mac and Bailey Zappi last year because a lot of people were talking about how it felt like Mac and Bailey were basically running the same system, and it's just not. That's just not going to work. You have to change it up. So I don't know. Again, if I had to pick one of the quarterbacks that could be taken up there, the one that I want, I what teams do you think would trade up who's looking for a quarterback? Let me go to Tankathon and look at that real quick. Go to the NFL. Go over here, go over here, go over here. So this is what it's looking like right now. Yeah, Chicago is Carolina's pick, and I think Chicago. I believe Chicago might trade down again 2 years in a row. They might trade out of number 1, which would be an insane move. But I think they'll do that. Then you have Washington, and Washington is interesting because do you keep do you stick with Sam Howell and build the offensive line around him, or do you go get somebody else? I think if you're Washington, I think might be a candidate to trade down because Sam Howell did show flashes, and I think what has to happen there is you keep Howell. All right, by the way, first and 10 for the Texans from the 18. Stroud looking, throws, almost drop a caught, gets 2 yards, goes out of bounds, pass to Singletary. So I think for Washington is they need to build the offensive line around Howell, and then like if you do that between the draft and free agency, then go into next year and see what you have, and then figure it out. I know that might not be the smartest thing, and maybe they should grab somebody from this draft, but I just think give Howell another shot, and we'll see. Stroud under center, 2 receivers to one side, 2 to the other. He had a running back backfield. Stroud looks downfield, caught, gets down to the 40, and that's Nico Collins. Great catch and a first down for the Texans. So then again, you have us at 3, you have Arizona at 4, and hey, let me throw the headphones on. Welcome,
shit.
5478 to the channel. I've been on a couple of his streams recently, so this is the first time that Red's been on one of mine. DJ Mullen says Minnesota, Denver, and maybe Vegas could trade up. Arizona is definitely taking a receiver in Harrison, probably.
Hang on a second.
Fakes the handoff, looking, rolls to the right, fires, caught! He dropped it. Happened to your hands. 2nd and 10 for the Texans.
Literally, Alan.
What?
Hang on. Literally, right as I join, I get a notification. And it's one that I have been waiting for the last couple of days.
What's that, my friend?
Check Discord.
I will do that.
Start through a message.
I will do that. So
Just got this
Stroud
literally
under
as I
center,
went live.
2 receivers to one side, hands it off. Not going to get anywhere. Well, he got like a yard. Hey, 900 subscribers.
Literally just
Let's
ticked over
fucking
right
go.
as I joined you live. I'm 100 away from 1,000. So
Let's fucking go, man. Let's fucking go.
That's a great feeling.
Yeah, let's fucking go, man.
Right.
There you are.
It's been like creeping up the last couple of days, but it just did not.
Posted the link to Red's channel in the chat. Go subscribe. Stroud takes a snap, looking, throws. Tipped out of his hands. Incomplete. There's a flag. There's laundry on the field. Offside on the defense. So it's going to be offsides on the defense.
Yep.
Yep. Myles Garrett. He jumped. Damn. Barely, but he jumped. So that's going to be that'll make it go from 3rd and 9 to 3rd and 4. But yeah, DJ had asked what New England might do. So the Browns flagged for 22 offsides penalties, most in the league. Stroud from shotgun, running back to his right, 2 receivers to either side, drops back, looking, fires, into double coverage, incomplete, and that receiver might be hurt. Oh, no, he's getting up. All right.
That was a bad throw right into double coverage right there for the Browns defense. I mean, he's lucky that wasn't picked off. He tried to force it with that safety hovering over the middle and just could not come down with it because he just wasn't open.
Yeah, that's – oh, wow. Yeah, the defender actually went up for it. He just got caught in a couple of bodies there.
If playing man coverage and have one guy doing a cover one over the middle of the field, as soon as you saw that ball get thrown, you just stepped right on up and nearly picked it off.
Yep. Yeah.
Great
so 4th and 4.
Defense.
Yep. So Cleveland had the ball first. Got like one first down play and then stalled out. Browns, and he's gonna get wrapped up immediately. Excuse me. Down to about the 8. So Browns will start.
Why the hell you didn't call a fair catch there? You could have gotten hit hard and fumbled it.
Yeah. So exactly 10 minutes to go in the first quarter, tied at 0 as we head into commercial breaks. So yeah. So DJ asked what New England might do as being a Patriots fan and all. And my honest opinion is that while I do think that we should be taking a quarterback, because again, Mac's not it, and Bailey Zappi, he is what he is. My thing is, from what I'm seeing,
the nicest thing you could possibly say about that poor bastard Bailey Zappi. He is.
No. The thing is, from what I'm seeing, is that we're not going to have a general manager going into the draft. We're not bringing one in. There's like 2 guys that are going to be like working together on that, with probably like with Mayo and the coaching staff and whatever. So I don't know how I feel about that. I think that's been one of our biggest problems is like Belichick, the GM, wasn't working. and
No.
you need an actual GM here. Um,
Mm.
but again, you look at the order. I think Chicago, honestly, it's really tough to say what Chicago might do because they're keeping Eberflus, but they got rid of Getsy. So do they roll with Fields for another year, trade down, help build the offensive line, and just roll with him for one more year? Or do they let him go and get somebody else? Because it's
So what I'm thinking Chicago's trying to do, honestly, is they're going to give the man the benefit of the doubt. But if there's no results being produced midway through his last season, they could cut him early. I
yeah,
could honestly see that happening.
yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I mean, DJ, yeah, they could trade Fields, but that's the thing. Do they? And I think right now, I think what Chicago is thinking is Eberflus is fine. Getsy was the problem. Get a different offensive coordinator and basically play to what Justin can do, and you go
Yeah.
from there. But that's the thing with this draft order is you don't know if Chicago's taking a quarterback. I don't know if Washington's going to take one because you can make the argument for that,
Uh,
but I think they're in a similar situation as Chicago. Build the offensive line, give Sam Howell another shot, and see what happens. And then if he fails next year, then you move on.
my
Um,
opinion for Washington in Chicago is Chicago, obviously, it all comes down to, are you able to capitalize with Justin Fields as your quarterback? I would not write off Fields just yet. Give
no,
him one more
I
year.
I wouldn't because he just hasn't had like stable like offensive coaching
But
in this in
Washington is
here.
like rotten to the core. You need to rebuild the entire thing from the ground up. So there's really no
Yeah.
such thing as a bad pick in the first round for the
So
Commanders.
so first
Anything
down
would be an
from the eight
improvement.
yard line. Handoff gets 2 or 3 yards. DJ says the problem is that Chicago is a contender. At best, they're mediocre. Yeah, I mean they're mid, and that's the thing is if everything went their way, they had a shot to potentially get in the playoffs. They just
Yeah,
losing to Cleveland is what fucked them over in that
which
regard.
is insane
But
considering
it
their
but it was a
AFC. But
pipe
that
dream
also,
regardless.
you also have to contend with a resurgent Green Bay Packers and
Oh yeah,
a resurgent Detroit Lions as well that are going to give you
exactly.
at
And
least
then
two
there's
losses a season.
Minnesota. And then there's
No,
Minnesota.
Minnesota's another situation on its own.
Oh God, Flacco getting rushed, throws it incomplete. Tried to throw it to the running back, ended up throwing it to the back of the lineman's feet.
He
The,
threw
the
it at the
thing with
lineman's
Minnesota
ass.
is, I think Minnesota might actually be a prime contender to trade up, but I could very well also see them just decide to just pay Cousins. It's really
Yeah.
it's do you but the thing is like with the young receivers that they have and they got to pay Jefferson and all that. I just
Hmm.
I just think that you
You're
probably want
stagnant.
someone younger
Yeah. I mean,
at
Minnesota's
quarterback
just
to work
stagnant.
with the young receivers. And so I
Ah,
think Minnesota might make that gamble. Because again, Arizona, they're probably either going to take lineman or receiver, unless they trade Kyler, which I think Kyler is going to be a huge trade target, maybe.
and that's going to
By
be
the
a
way,
three
they
and
got
out
stopped
for
on fourth
Cleveland.
down, caught the pass, but it was only a few yards. They definitely need a backup QB, yeah, something like that.
You can get a
Um,
backup quarterback. Trade for Jake Browning. He's an
yeah,
excellent backup quarterback. The Bengals
yeah,
would appreciate it, if anything.
yeah. Oh
Cleveland
yeah,
needs
yeah.
Jake.
As if they keep Kirk. But again,
Yeah, I mean,
Arizona, I think goes offensive lineman or receiver with Marvin. Chargers, they're not taking quarterback because they have Herbert, so I
mhm.
will see what they do there. Giants is another one where what do you do at this point? Because Daniel Jones got hurt, but when he was playing, he sucked. You know, I
But
think
is
you
that
got
the
to
fault
start
of
fresh
Daniel
there.
Jones? Do we have enough film to know for a fact Daniel Jones is not it?
I mean, what look last year, like, okay, 2022 was the anomaly because of the fact because first year under Dable.
What worked?
Exactly.
That's
But
that's the
and then
question.
Saquon
What
was
worked?
health and Saquon had his first full healthy season.
Yeah.
It was part of it. But the problem with them as well is what the hell happened to Evan Neal? What the hell happened to the offensive line? And DJ says they're
It,
not trading Kyler. If they did, it would be a similar trade to Goff or Stafford. Yeah, but which quarterback is
mm,
Kyler trading for? Or is get Kyler getting
mm,
traded for, I should say. That's the question.
Kyler is a good quarterback when he's healthy, but he's just never.
Yes, he is.
And Arizona's just cursed.
Stroud looking, throws, caught, gets about 3 yards with forward progress.
Keep in mind that punt was pretty shitty on Cleveland's part. They had to
Yeah, that went out of
at the Cleveland
bounds.
45.
Yeah. So then you have again, Giants at 6, you can make the argument for a quarterback. And then you have the Titans at 7, and I think for them, oh hey, that's Nick Casario. I think for them, what their situation is, you have Levis, you have the other young guy, Tannehill's a free agent, Derrick Henry's a free agent. You're gonna suck for a while, I think, in Tennessee, and they need an overhaul there. And I don't think Vrabel was the problem. Management and just the competency there just wasn't. It's not good. So the fact that Vrabel got fired,
that they let Vrabel go in Tennessee.
Exactly, yeah.
It wasn't the issue. The issue was they were butting heads in management between what they had 2 different visions of what they want the team to be, and naturally, the lower guy in the total bowl who had a different vision is the one that gets the axe, right? So
exactly,
that's not a good sign for Tennessee.
Yeah, no. And with Jacksonville, if Jacksonville can get their shit together, Indy looked decent this year, both with and without. Oh, God. Stroud took a shot. Did he make that catch, though? Collins makes that catch.
That's a catch.
First down in the red zone. First and goal. Holy shit. God damn, look at Stroud. Sit the pocket, takes okay, so that wasn't the shot that I thought it was. He stood standing. But Collins makes a hell of a grab. Stroud looking for a thumbs up. It's like, all right.
Yeah, Nico Collins. He made a little cut to the right, made another cut upfield, and nobody.
Yeah, he just outran Newsom. God, bro, that's one hell of a fucking catch. Let's see that. Got it. Yeah. It bubbled, but it never hit the ground. So, and that's either a timeout or a challenge.
It's a timeout.
Is that
timeout? Houston.
Okay. So DJ says the AFC South is going to be Houston or Indy's for a while. Stroud has got a lot more reps than Richardson. The Jags are front. The problem with the Jags, the problem with them is Shahid Khan is so hands off that it's fire Trent Baalke. Agreed. But
hold on. You just said the problem with the Jags is Khan is hands off.
I mean, that's part of it. He's always been.
He's got his hands in 6 other pro teams. Of course, he's going to be hands off. He's just a fucking sugar daddy. He's the one.
He is. He lets other people he's the whole reason why Nick Khan has the money for AEW. So, but it's after all. But yes, but you go back to the fucking when Coughlin was there and the demise of Saxonville, Khan needed to step in there and he didn't.
Oh,
Stroud got rushed, and he just tried to toss it to the running back there. If he didn't toss it, he was going to take a fucking shot. So I don't blame him there.
Yeah,
people are trying to say because that's the thing. People are trying to say Trevor Lawrence is a bust. He's not a bust. Has he lived up to the hype yet? No. But the part of the problem with that is he dealt with Urban Meyer in his first year, which sucks. And then he's last year he looked very good, and this year the whole team just kind of regressed. You can make the argument, Doug Peterson is good in spurts, but he's not good for multiple years. Just ask Philadelphia. Yes, they won the Super Bowl, but still, Stroud keeps himself, gets the outside, gets 2 yards. It's gonna be 3rd and goal.
I think a lot of people try to compare Trevor Lawrence to what, for example, Joe Burrow did coming out of the draft.
Yeah.
He tore his ACL year 1. In Washington, and then year 2 played fully healthy, goes straight to the Super Bowl after they draft.
That was after they drafted Jamar, and that's the thing.
They also have Tyler Boyd and T. Higgins, so it's a triple threat of doom right there. So the problem with
when all are healthy,
was a shit O-line, and they ran into the Rams, who were on fuck you mode. So,
to be fair, there was a penalty late in that game that shouldn't have been, but I digress. Stroud fires. Did he catch that? No.
Incomplete.
So it's going to be a field goal for Houston here. And yes, DJ, I agree. I understand it's his second year in Peterson's system. Yep.
Yeah.
Newsom knocked that down. But again, the thing with Peterson is you look at his time in Philly. Yes, they won the Super Bowl, but that was largely because you had Carson Wentz had a hell of a season up until he got hurt, and then they just ran on Foles magic, and it somehow worked.
The Eagles' Super Bowl run was pure fairy dust and pixie shit. Like there was
Yes, it
no
was
way they should have been able to beat New England, yet they did.
exactly. And there you go. Houston's up 3-0.
Yep. I would say that for Jacksonville to succeed, number one, you need first off, I agree with DJ. It's Peterson's second year in the system after they had an absolutely tumultuous season with Urban
Yeah,
Meyer, half a season
exactly.
with Urban Meyer. So you got to give Peterson another year to try to fully flesh out what this team needs to be. But again, this season they just got so banged up and injured to hell that they ended up stopping themselves. They should have been
Yeah,
playing today, and
exactly.
yet
Like
they
they were
weren't.
8-3 and then fell apart. And
Yeah,
part
they
of that, I
weren't
think,
because
also part of that also is the fact that like Trevor Lawrence just kept playing through, trying to play through his injuries, and it just didn't
he did a
work.
Baker Mayfield. He did a
He
fucking Baker
exactly.
Mayfield.
And if he
Baker
doesn't learn
Mayfield,
from
his
Baker,
last
it's gonna
season in
fuck him over.
Cleveland, tried to play through a shoulder injury the entire 2/3 of the season
Yeah.
after he got hurt, and it backfired so bad it killed his career for like 2 seasons until he had a little bit of a
Yep.
revival in Tampa Bay this year. So that's something that as a team you need. And I argued the same thing when Joe Burrow got hurt for the Bengals. Like when he had his calf injury, we should not have been playing Joe Burrow as early as we were.
No,
When Joe
absolutely.
Burrow
I
was
agree.
finally healthy midway through the season, the Bengals had won 5 straight. That was Joe Burrow as playing as Joe Burrow at max
Exactly.
level. The
Yeah.
hand injury that he suffered against the Ravens, that is a freak accident that could happen at any point in the game. You just got to expect those kind of things sometimes. But if we had just, I don't know if we would have won. I don't know if we would have won any of our divisional games early
Mhm.
on. We would have had a better chance to win more often with Jake Browning playing those first few weeks while Joe Burrow
Yeah.
got healthy. But a
Yeah.
calf injury is just such a pain in the ass
It
to deal
really
with.
is. Yeah.
Same thing with Lawrence. Those kind of injuries midway through the season are just absolutely killers because you're not going to be playing at the same level the rest of the way.
Mm.
But this is about, you got to be able to make a decision between, okay, do we trust the lineup that we have? Because nothing says I don't trust the guy that's going to come in who could probably play at the same level as an injured star quarterback and let my star quarterback get rest
Yeah.
than sitting him down and putting in a banged up
Yeah. It,
first
it
stringer.
it just it
That
makes you wonder.
I think we've learned that this season that if your star quarterback is hurt, if you trust your backup quarterback, put him in for a game or two earlier in the season if he's hurt. Because at the end of the day, it's not about if it's early in the season, if it's early enough in the season and you can avoid and you can give your quarterback time to rest and it's also just, you can trust your guy, then do it.
Mhm.
But you
Yeah.
don't and only put him in if it's like clearly not going the way you want, but you gotta
Flashback.
think long term with these decisions. And I
Yeah.
think a lot of teams just don't.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I don't think a lot of teams they think so much in the short term. And then the other bullshit thing is like, then you have these asshole fans who are like, oh, these players are soft, they're getting paid all these millions to not play. Fuck off. Like you don't like that's the biggest thing. Is like, have we not learned
Do you want your
from
quarterback
like
for 3 years or for 13?
exactly. Not to
That's
mention,
what I would ask.
again, it's like with the concussion, like even for like again, Herbert got knocked out for the rest of the season with a fractured finger. They make the argument, yeah, he had to get surgery on that, but also as Flacco throws it
Flacco
deep,
deep
caught,
caught.
caught down to the 30 of the Texans, David Njoku. God damn, what a
I mean, that's
statement
just
right there.
Njoku is an absolute beast. Just cuts up the middle just slightly, busts his defender off just enough to get a little separation,
Yeah,
hauls it in. Beautifully thrown ball by Flacco. That is what you expect with
yeah,
2024 Joe Flacco.
exactly.
I
Yeah, he
still
loves his
can't
tight ends, but
believe
yeah,
it.
first Pro Bowl in his age 27 season. Um,
For
he's just
Njoku,
underrated as hell, honestly.
yeah,
Flacco fakes the
especially for the
handoff,
young Browns.
looking, throws. Caught
Another
by
catch
Njoku
by
again.
Njoku.
Yes, DJ, I
Give that
agree.
man a
Things don't
breather.
change overnight, but again, a lot of it just comes down to like decision making and stuff. And see, look at that right there. Receiving in the first 12 games, 4.4 yard catches a game, 42.4 yards, a game, da 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 da. Final seven
And then
games,
Flacco
seven
comes in and just
catches,
goes the fuck
93
off.
yards, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Again,
Flacco knows
Flacco
who the
loves his tight
weapons
ends.
are, and he's using them effectively. And that is why the
Exactly,
Browns
yeah.
have been winning, because he's been using his
Exactly.
weapons the way they need to.
Exactly, yeah. So Flacco under center. He's going to fake the handoff again. Rolls to his right.
All
Looking,
day,
looking.
all fucking
Throws.
day.
Caught! First down. Goes out of bounds. Amari
It looks
Cooper.
like
And Cooper.
Cooper is a
That's Cooper, right? Yeah,
little
that's
slow to
him.
get up.
Yeah, he's a
A
little slow
little
to
slow
get
to
up.
get up.
Oh, yeah, he's limping. Do you think
Yeah.
Flacco's a back? Honest to God, honestly, I think Flacco might just like actually retire. Cause I mean, no matter what he does, like there's no way you're replicating this next season.
Shit, I would dare say that he could probably get a starting job somewhere on a short-term deal. That for some, let's say, for example, if you are Minnesota and you want to move on from Kirk Cousins, what's the harm in drafting a quarterback, signing Flacco to a one-year deal to help develop that quarterback?
Yeah.
That's what I would do, because Flacco, she can still play. He can still go. I wouldn't
All right, Coop.
necessarily. He's not a long-term starter by any measure, but
Oh no,
this
definitely
son
not.
of a bitch came off of his couch and is playing in the playoffs. Like
Yeah.
that just
Yeah.
goes to show this man just needed a chance in a system that clearly is working. For first
Exactly.
time in a
Yeah.
long time, the Browns have a system that actually works at coaching,
Yeah.
and they're
Like
letting
Stefanski's
Flacco.
a good coach. It's just
Yeah,
I think
Flacco
like
got the
people were
reins,
mad
and
at him.
the offensive coordinator says, "What do you think?" And Flacco's like, "Let's try this. Let's try that. Let's try this." I
Exactly.
mean,
So
the dude's
Cooper's
won a
back
Super
out
Bowl for a
there,
reason.
and Cleveland took their first time out.
Yep. All right,
Flacco.
first and goal for the
Oh
Browns.
shit! What the fuck? Flacco's headed out to
Wildcat,
the left
Wildcat.
side. Running back. We got a Wildcat up the middle. Gets Pat counted about the 3 or the 4.
About the 3 yard line.
God damn! You don't see that every day. Not anymore,
No,
at least. It's not like
I
the late
remember back.
2000s with the Dolphins. God damn!
I see that still, and I remember 15 years ago when what's his name at UCLA was coaching for Oregon, and he was calling Wildcat, and everyone was thinking that was going to be the place of the future, and it ain't.
Right.
Now
Yeah.
it's just a specialty that comes out once in a while, so you can figure out real quick how
Yeah.
to defend it.
Yep. So
Chip
Flacco
Kelly
under
is his name.
center. Face the handoff, throws, caught.
That's a touchdown. No,
Does not get in. No,
I
he's
thought he
down
was
about
about
the
to walk
1.
in. He was about to walk in, and number 30 for the Texans on defense was able to get a
Yeah,
nice
that's
tackle
DeAndre
and bring him
Houston
down.
Carson.
There you go.
So DJ asked Red, which teams run 2 tight end or 3 tight end base personnel? So this is not like a meme. This is not a meme question. This is like a
That is a
legit
good
question.
I am not, believe it or not, I don't have like a good understanding of what the differences are on different offensive packages. So
Right, yeah.
I wouldn't be
Under
able to
center
tell you.
again. Hand
That's
off.
a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Browns are on the board, taking the lead, and he's doing
I
push-ups
know
in the end
New
zone.
England often liked having the 2 tight end system with Gronk and name redacted. But yeah, from the early 2010s. It's crazy how we drafted both of them in the same year. And then DJ says fair enough. But yeah, so touchdown, Kareem Hunt, and then he does fucking push-ups afterward.
Another
God damn.
guy who just recently became a Brown again after going basically on exile, I think. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, because again, when Nick Chubb got hurt, they brought Kareem back because he was a free agent. 7-3.
Is there any chance Chubb could make a return in the postseason? The Browns go to the Super Bowl.
I don't think Chubb's coming back this year, but he'll be back next year. Because that was the thing is when it came out, like his injury wasn't like it was bad, but it wasn't as serious as we thought it was. Because a lot of people said like it's the same knee that got hurt in Georgia. It looks like a similar injury. Yeah, we all thought he was fucked.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, very much.
Yeah.
But anyway, I do not. You think you're ahead of us? That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
We're usually a little behind on these streams. My whole thought process with the Browns this season, honestly, has just been the amazement at being able to adjust so quickly to these, injuries that keep coming up. I mean, Watson, I think it's safe to say that Watson's a bust in Cleveland. He's not, I don't think he'll be a quarterback for the Browns next year. I really don't. I honest to God, think that he's going to be either, they're probably not going to play his ass. He's not worked. He's
Yeah,
not
no,
worked.
he's not worth
He's
it.
not,
And
he's injured to hell every time he plays. And then when he does play, it's kind of average. So it's not worth keeping him around if he is, well, number one, bruises like a banana because of the style
yeah,
of quarterback he plays. Number two, when he does play and he does play at his ability is kind of meh, you know? I don't think the
exactly.
Browns, with a healthy Deshaun Watson, would be in the playoffs, to be honest with
No,
you.
absolutely not. But the problem is it's a fully guaranteed deal. I don't
Yeah.
think the NFL is going to be willing. Yeah, Jimmy Haslam is an invalid. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think the NFL will be willing to allow Cleveland to try to void his contract, literally because of like they did this to themselves. They're
They
fucked.
did. They did, which means
So
that, hey, you got to make the most of this playoff run because you're probably not going to be back here for a while. Let's be
exactly.
honest with you. It's just not, in the history of stupid contracts, that is one of
Yeah.
them for sure.
Now,
It is probably
now
one of the worst contracts in the NFL right now.
exactly. Now, don't get me wrong. I agree that there should be fully guaranteed contracts in the NFL because it's football. It's just the fact that Deshaun got the first one for like a quarterback or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like it's a. I think that's still a huge reason why people were not going after Lamar this past offseason because they all figure whether it was true or not. Lamar probably would want a fully guaranteed deal. Like anybody would want a fully guaranteed deal. And people are like, no, because they don't want a repeat of the Watson thing. But the Watson thing was fucking stupid as hell because you're expecting
If
him
you
to go
want
back
fully
to playing like
guaranteed
he did in
contracts,
Houston.
pay them only on short spurts of a handful of years. If they're
Yeah.
going to be, if you're going to pay a quarterback $40 million a year guaranteed, it better be for 3 years and then re-up it
I
every
mean,
3 years
DJ,
like
I agree
starts.
that other positions should get fully guaranteed deals. Quarterbacks should get them too, because again, the concussions and just with the way that the game is right now, I mean,
I
yeah,
would say it's more so because they are the general of the offense.
exactly.
They are the ones that have to execute the plays every single time. Running backs
Exactly.
absolutely should be fully guaranteed as well because they get hit every single fucking time.
Well,
But
yeah,
then
running back.
you're running into a
It's like
problem.
the,
Like
the
if you're gonna
ones
have
that deserve it the
3 running
most are
backs on a
quarterbacks,
roster with
running
fully
backs, and
guaranteed
linemen.
deals, it would lead to shorter contract periods,
Yep.
which could lead to more
Stroud,
chaos
toss, running
come the
back,
playoffs.
gets
Oh, he's
upfield, gets a
going.
first down, and
Singletary
more.
still
Still
going.
going. Gets into Browns territory, past the 50. God
Lord,
damn,
Lord, Lord,
Singletary.
Lord, Lordy. That was a great run by Singletary right there. Great blocking up front too.
Yeah,
These are
exactly. And
they put
that's
it
the thing that they
those
just showed.
every single one of those
Laramie
personnel
Tunsil has done a
linemen.
hell of a job neutralizing Myles Garrett today so far. So now
Absolutely.
Stroud from shotgun,
Also,
running back
receivers on
to
the
his
blocks
left,
too. Ooh,
looking,
should have been a false
looking,
start.
throws, call it, call it, and then he goes
Oh,
out of bounds. Holy shit!
neck
Houston
cheese.
firing back. God damn. DJ had
Here we
already said
go.
what a catch in the chat, so I knew what to expect.
Oh, so you're
God
gonna
damn.
spoil us, DJ. Come on now. I was like, what? I read what a catch, but we were still on the run. Like, what? Oh
Exactly,
my
yeah.
word.
So
That cheese
first and
was the one
10,
with the catch
closing
there.
in on
Great
a
work.
minute to go in the first quarter.
Got some fireworks.
Yep, this is what we were looking for. This is what we were expecting. Stroud fakes one handoff, hands off to Collins on a jet, gets about 4, maybe 5 yards.
Dude, I
Um,
know this is the first time I've been on a stream with you, but goddamn.
and
You
okay.
are fired up. Lord.
Thank you. I
I
appreciate
can't
that.
even keep up. I can't even keep up with it, man. You are fucking hyped.
Yeah. DJ said he
Running a
thinks he's
mile
a
a
play
minute.
ahead. Yeah.
All
So,
right. Sorry, DJ.
well, look, hey,
Didn't mean to
my
go hard.
team's not in it, so I have no dog in the fight. But
Same here.
yes,
I
we
kind of
yes,
wanted
we
to.
saw the reversal, DJ. So
Yeah.
right now they're lining up about 20 seconds left in the quarter, 2nd and 6. Stroud fakes the toss, throws, caught. It's going to get the first down.
He's rumbling all
Collins!
the way in.
Touchdown! Houston! And they fire right. Houston says, I bet 4 plays, 75 yards, and a touchdown. And with the extra point incoming, it's about to be a 10-7 game. Holy
Beautiful
shit.
blocking on the left side of the field. I mean, that
absolutely.
Pulls out. He makes a quick block on the inside, pulls
yeah.
out.
Well, Stroud did a hell of a job. Everybody thought he was going to the right, but he went left.
Great final effort there by Collins. Good fake, but the block on the outside by the left tackle was a thing of beauty.
And it's up, and it's good.
Good.
There we go. So we got 11 seconds left here in the first quarter. Oh no, is that Tunsil? Is that fucking Tunsil?
I don't know, but
all right, they're going picture in picture here. Oh no, it is
Tunsil. He's hurt.
Oh no.
Tunsil got hurt.
Oh no. We were just talking about how well he's been neutralizing Myles Garrett today. If he's out, oh God, no, that's not good.
That could be big problems for Houston.
Yeah.
Because Myles Garrett is not. You gotta neutralize Myles Garrett if you're gonna move on defense. And if you lose the main guy that's been blocking him,
oh God, no.
Excellent.
Oh, and now he's sitting. He went from one knee to sitting down. Oh
I think
no,
this is left knee. They're really looking at his left knee, so that's.
Oh no.
Let's see this replay.
So Brandon says CJ Stroud should be drug tested hourly. No rookie QB should be this call in the playoffs. All right, let's watch this real quick. So Tunsil, he's just there. Oh no! Oh, it's friendly fire! Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, no, he's grabbing the kneecap. Everything.
He might have dislocated his kneecap on there. He just his fellow lineman fell behind his leg at a bad angle. Could have dislocated a kneecap. Potentially, you could see like he was fiddling around. Trying to put it back into place, it seems like. I'm not sure.
All right, they got him up. He's walking, but yeah, no, that's gonna be an injury they're gonna have to look at. Jesus Christ!
Like offensive linemen don't get enough credit, I feel like, because they are in the trenches, bodies are getting tangled up, and even
exactly, yeah.
Out there checking over his veteran tackle. That's his blindside blocker too.
Exactly, yeah.
So you
God damn, bro.
Man.
Yeah, that's and rough. And shout out Tunsil, because remember, like when Miami traded him to Houston, like everybody was wondering what the hell Miami was doing with that deal. Well, Stills was in it too. And like all things considered, I think that trade has kind of worked out both ways because it helped Miami make moves with their their draft picks, and Tunsil's been a stalwart for the Texans since. I think so. He's probably going to get walked to the locker room or something. But here's the kickoff. That's going to be a fair catch. We got 11 seconds to go in the quarter. God damn.
Again, so this will first quarter. We've already
exactly. So this will probably be the last play of the quarter. So we'll see what happens here. But yeah, no, Texans fired right back, and then but if Tunsil fucking gets knocked out of this game because of that, Houston is screwed.
That's just a shitty way to
exactly. And even if they advance, like they're screwed because depending on who they play next. So Flacco from shotgun, running back to his left.
Trips right.
Through receivers to one side. Caught over the middle. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. God damn. That's not just Bryant, but it's a Bryant, and he gets downfield, and that's how we're going to end the first quarter. Wow.
What happened on the coverage? What happened on that coverage?
He just got one dude looks like he slipped, and then God damn. Holy shit.
Lord almighty.
The fireworks are starting to come out. But anyway, so
What the fuck?
Oh
Like
my
no,
God, they
the
got fucking LL
Browns.
Cool J in one of these fucking progressive adult ads. God, fucking Christ.
Man needs money. Man needs his money.
No,
Um,
I'm not annoyed about that. What I'm annoyed by is the stupid progressive don't turn into your parents ads. Like Jesus.
remember when
Oh, and then
LL Cool
follow
J
up
was
with
extra
this
cool?
Discover ad. God damn it. Anyway, so
So
so getting back to the draft though. So we've gotten through the first 7 teams. Then you have Atlanta at 8. And I think the consensus with them is quarterback because Desmond Ritter is not it, and Taylor Heineke really only
are
works
we
in short bursts.
sure? Are we sure Desmond Ritter is not it, or that Arthur Smith was just shit?
I
How
mean,
do
Arthur
we
Smith
know
was
for a
shit.
fact?
We know this, but even still, like the some of the plays from Ritter, it's like if
Okay,
you
but
watch it enough, it's like
this is a great question because a lot of people think it's going to be a knee jerk move. I feel like if you give up on like Desmond Ritter, I
well,
agree he's probably not starting quarterback material, but he could
no,
be.
he's not.
He could be
I mean, he
if
could be,
he's
yeah,
given the
but the
right.
but the thing is again, he was one of the older quarterbacks coming out of last year's draft.
I
He's
know.
already
Did you see how well he
24.
played in Cincinnati though?
Yeah. So, genius, is it weird
I'm
that I value a guard with center versatility? The one thing I wish I could have asked Uche if he was still with us, Rip Uche, is if his career would have been longer if he played center. I mean, that's an interesting argument to make.
I don't know. Center is also like just because you play center doesn't mean you get less abuse. Like there's only a handful of formations in the NFL. There's only two
Exactly.
formations in the NFL where the center gets more protections: the punt and the field goal, and that's it.
Yeah.
If you're not one of those formations, you forget about it. It's you're not. You're not.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. I'm sorry. No.
Yeah.
I'm doing so. I gotta. I just remembered that the playoff game tonight's on Peacock, so I gotta install Peacock on my Xbox.
No
So
worries.
that's why I'm
So
putting
we
my
got
camera on for a minute.
Flacco.
But I don't
Running
think
back goes from the
I
left to
don't.
the right. He's got 2 receivers to the right, he had 2 to the left, and handoff, and he gets to about the 25. But yeah, I think with Atlanta, there's an argument to make that they might make the knee-jerk move to go quarterback. But remember, they were like one of the teams that was completely outspoken in saying they were not going after Lamar last year. And look what that fucking did. And then they apparently have even doubled down on that. It's like, bro, what the fuck? I mean, yeah, I mean, Lamar with Pitts, with Bijan, I mean, with Drake London, I mean, come on, that offense would be lit. Another handoff and gets to about he's gonna get to about the 20. So maybe third down here. And then Chicago again at 9 because that's their own pick. Um, so it'll be interesting to see what they do with that. And then you have the Jets at 10. Obviously, they have Rodgers is coming back, so they don't need a quarterback. But do they still trade up to try to grab a lineman? Because I think they should, considering the fact of that that's what got Rodgers hurt in the first place. Um, I think they go for that. Um, Joe Flacco's 16 career postseason starts, tied for second most among active quarterbacks. 10 wins in the playoffs. Oh God, Joel Bitonio's hurt. He got help off. He got a bit of help off the field. So let's
Oh boy.
watch this real quick. Oh, Rankins got dropped. So it's very similar to what got Tunsil hurt. Bitonio gets landed on, and he's going straight to the locker room. He's going straight to the locker room. Rodgers probably the one wanting Wilson's backup. I don't even know if you keep Zach Wilson in New York at this point. You probably want to get something else. Flacco, from about 2 yards out, runs it himself, and he did get the first down. So there you go. Forward progress will give him the first down.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no. As for Zach Wilson, honestly, I think he just needs to get out of New York entirely. Like he's another one. He's not starting QB material, but like just get him out of New York, get him somewhere else. And the funny thing is, people are saying, "Well, oh, so they're okay with Saleh." Saleh's he's a defensive minded coach, and I think he is a good coach. Again, look at what they were somehow able to do last year, even with Zach Wilson. And then with Rodgers this year, I think they would have been better. Wilson or Flacco fakes the handoff, throws, caught, gets down about he's gonna fight to try to get to the 10. I think he got to about the 11. Second down. So yeah, I think for the Jets, you trade up and go linemen. So I think that's where like they could trade with Arizona, they could trade with the Chargers. I think that's what they do there and probably try to grab like Joe Alt or somebody like that. And then you have Minnesota at 11, who, like we said earlier, probably a prime candidate to trade up. Because that's the thing also, is like Caleb Williams isn't even the consensus number one,
No.
considering all the shit that's come out, like both with how he played this year and then the
All
stuff
right,
about him
over the
wanting to have
middle, touchdown,
help up the
Brown.
middle, touchdown.
Another set of push-ups by Hunt there.
Yep. But
Oh,
like with
Lord.
Caleb Williams, it's just really interesting because I don't necessarily think he played himself out of the first overall spot. But the thing with him is that like you have this whole thing about him wanting part ownership in whatever team he gets drafted by, which is illegal, by the way, and all this other stuff. And then there was some bullshit that came out like a couple of days ago that was like it was all fake or whatever. But like it's just I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird. Um Like I don't. Well, okay, DJ. No, Caleb is still a first rounder, and he's gonna get taken in the first round. But he's not. I don't think he's number one overall pick material now. I honestly don't think he is. Um, I think if Chicago does keep the number one pick and they keep Fields, um, late first, you have an argument there, but I honestly don't think. I think he doesn't fall. I don't think he falls past like the middle of the first round, honestly. Because again, look at some of these teams in the middle of the middle. Again, Minnesota, I think they're a prime candidate to trade up, but then Denver, Vegas, New Orleans. So those next three teams, Denver's getting rid of Russell Wilson at this point. We just don't know how they're going to do that. Vegas, Garoppolo. Okay, Red will be back. Hold on. Oh shit. Yep. All right. So Red said BRB, so he'll be back. So he'll be back in a bit. Um, but as I was saying, Denver's getting rid of Russ. I don't think now. If you package Russ, your first rounder this year, and maybe some other picks, maybe you move up with somebody, but that really just kind of depends. I would laugh if Atlanta made that deal, for example. But I think Denver probably wants to go quarterback. It's just will they? And will they be able to move up to do it? Vegas, I think, is another one where there's an argument that they should move up. But the thing with them right now is they're on Antonio Pierce watch. Everybody is with them because it came out today, not he didn't outright say it, but Max Crosby went on his podcast today, which I guess now he has one, and he basically alluded to the possibility that if Antonio signs as head coach somewhere else, that he may end up asking for a trade. What the fuck? So they're bringing back Deal or No Deal, but it's like Survivor. Okay, anyway. Um, but I think for Vegas, if Antonio Pierce does not come back as head coach there, and they let him walk, like they did with what's his name? That's now the special teams coordinator in Green. Oh, Bisaccia. There we go. If they let Pierce go, like like they did with Bisaccia, Max Crosby might ask for a trade. Now, if he does, that could probably net you a higher first round pick because depending on who you trade him to. I think for Crosby, I think a team that he could go to, people are saying trade him to Chicago. Chicago could give up the ninth pick for that. Maybe it turns into a blockbuster where you somehow get the first overall pick out of it. I think another team that could probably trade for Max is Atlanta because they have needed to work on that defense for the longest time. And stuff like that. And then New Orleans is completely fucked because Derek Carr, oof, Marone. Derek Carr is trash. He is not good. I tried to say in the offseason that if you get Derek Carr away from the Raiders and see what he can do elsewhere, especially with what New Orleans has, as Stroud looks, fires Carr, gonna get the first down, cuts inside, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Houston! Touchdown, Houston! Touchdown, Houston! One fucking play! DJ, I do not have the answer to that question. I don't watch enough of Max and I don't watch enough of the Raiders. But god damn! Holy shit! Stroud gets it wide open. That's Jordan. He cuts inside. Linebacker 54 can't catch him. And the Texans get another touchdown and are an extra point away from retaking the lead. There it is. 17-14 Houston. Oh my God. Yep. Well, Tunsil might be out. Fuck it. Plays like this. Oh my God. That's awesome right there. So yeah, I think going into this draft, watch for Minnesota, Denver, and Vegas. If and that's the thing again, like if Denver takes Wilson and their first round pick and probably a couple of other picks, if they can somehow move up in the draft, that's a fleece regardless of who they pick because of the fact because somebody took on Wilson. I think it's probably more likely though that Wilson gets cut because nobody's paying that contract. Um, so you get past them, and then you have Indianapolis. They're not going to do anything at quarterback because you have Anthony Richardson once he gets healthy again. And Gardner Minshew played really well for them this year in Richardson's absence. So again, I don't foresee they're not going to do anything at quarterback. Seattle, um, Seattle, they're going to get a new head coach. Geno Smith was the talk of that fan base as far as like whether to keep him or not. Um, I don't think he can. I don't think he was going to recreate the magic from 2022. I think he's still serviceable, but maybe you make the argument that they go. Honestly, I think Seattle could probably just draft Penix and keep him in the Northwest. I think they do that. Um, yeah, Seattle needs defensive line for sure, but I think if they have the opportunity, maybe they take Penix, but I don't know. And then Jacksonville and Cincinnati, for both of them, offensive line. Like you have got to protect your quarterbacks, and Seahawks run D is liquid shit. Yeah, fair enough. But I think for Jacksonville and Cincy, that's going to be their biggest thing is O line, and that's crazy because if you like the three main positions we've talked about are quarterback, wide receiver, and the offensive line. That's not to neglect all the other positions and all the other top prospects. It's just there are so many teams that like need these specific things. And then again, you look at who's actually in the playoffs. You have Green Bay, you have Tampa. Green Bay. I think again, you just need a better defensive coordinator, honestly. Tampa, we'll see. And then you kind of just go from there. So there's the kickoff for Houston. Um, but yeah. 4 TDs in the last 5 minutes, 4 leeches already. Playoff football. Facts. So you got Flacco from shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff, roll out to his left, looking, throws, incomplete, no flags. And Flacco's like, what the fuck? Where's the flag? Where's the pass interference? God damn. Yeah, that's PI. Whoever has ball last year win the game. Yeah, probably. Um, yeah, I don't know how you don't call PI there. And now the clock is stopped. All right, so Red said he had an issue come up with his kids. No worries. Cleveland just called their second timeout. Yeah, no, I know you can't technically challenge for that, and Flacco's talking to the head ref, but what the fuck was that? God damn. So we'll get out of that. Back to here for the time being. Um, but yeah, holy shit. How the hell is that not PI? So fakes the handoff, looking, throws. Oh! He caught it still, but he got stopped in the backfield. Tunsil's out of the blue tent. And Tunsil is questionable to return with a knee injury. All righty. D'Amico is as hyped as we are. Facts. So 3rd and 14 for Cleveland from shotgun. Looking, drops back, looking, gets rushed, sack! We have our first sack of the game. I believe that's Derek Barnett, the former Eagle. Gets past Christian Sr. And Flacco gets taken down for the sack. And there you go. Textbook right there. Great play. And now Cleveland's going to have to punt on 4th and 22. And now they're finally introducing the Browns defense. LMAO. All right. Yep, that was Derek Barnett. And 1st and 10 for the Texans, and Pierce gets stopped in the backfield. Hey, Tunsil's back in the game. Let's go. I just got a text, so hold on real quick. I apologize. I got a text. Hold on. Stroud takes the snap, drops back, looking, throws it to Singletary behind the line of scrimmage, gets stopped, lost it too. Excuse me. Because my mom asked me if it's staying warm up here. She's not home right now. All right. So there's that. He got stopped behind the line for a loss of 2. No worries. Thank you. Appreciate that. hmm hmm All right. Toss that over there. So Stroud got running back to either side, drops back, looking, steps up, fires deep, deep. Oh, he overthrew him. He overthrew him. 4th and 13. Houston's gonna have to punt. God damn. He went for the home run shot. CJ Stroud has the most pass yards, 183, by a rookie in the first half of a playoff game since play-by-play data has been tracked in 1991. There's 11 minutes left in the second quarter. The previous high was held by Dak Prescott and Brock Purdy at 147 apiece. Holy shit. There's the punt. So here we go. 8:42 left to go in the second quarter. Yeah, that was a brutal trip from Nico Collins. Joel Bitonio questionable return with an ankle injury. Oh, they got Snoop Dogg playing in one of these freaking uh, you know, this guy becomes head coach of this kid's team because he fucked up type movies. Yee. Currently on a commercial break here. For those who don't think home and road stats matter, I present you the 2023 Cleveland Browns defense. Oh my god. How strong is CJ Stroud's arm? He let that pass go from the 33-yard line. It landed at the 3. He just flicked it 70 yards and overthrew his wideout. Good lord. God damn. That's insane. Coming back from commercial though. 9 years and 3 days between the last postseason start for Flacco, second longest gap in postseason history among QBs. Doug Flutie, almost 12 years, 11 years and 364 days is the longest. So here we go. Flacco under center. Receiver moves from right to left. Handoff. Gets to the 15, maybe at the 16 or 17. And then he gets knocked back, but forward progress will give him the yards. So Flacco looking, caught, gets the first down. But on that Jordan touchdown from earlier, Micah Parsons quote tweeted a PFF tweet on it and said, 23 effort for a playoff game is unacceptable, bro. Trust if I'm a lose, I won't show up on film like that. Well then, I mean, We'll see how you do tomorrow against the Packers there, buddy. Um, but anyway, Flacco from shotgun rolls to his right. He's gonna run it himself. Oh, what a hit! And the defender does a full 360 on Flacco's back. Give me second down. God damn, bro. Sheesh. Yeah, he spun around with his ass on on top of Flacco's neck, practically. Yeah. Excuse me. All right, so second and 8. Flacco fakes the handoff again, chucks it, incomplete. I could have sworn I thought I saw. Oh, wait a minute. Oh shit! There's laundry. There's laundry on the field. There's a flag with 6:28 to go in the second quarter. Brandon just said Desmond King just gave Flacco Kiko Alonso flashbacks. Nelson Brand breakdancing on top of Flacco. Illegal shift on the offense. Damn. Flacco's jersey coated with dangerous levels of Teflon. All right. Three straight 360 ass scope. That's funny. I like that. Third and 8 for the Browns now. 6:28 to go in the second quarter. Third and 8 from the 24. Running back to the right. Three receivers to the left. One to the right. Flacco looking, drops back, throws it, caught, but he's going to be short of the first down at the 30. First down at the 32. So it's going to be 4th and 2. I would imagine Cleveland's going to punt here. That penalty fucking hurt him. Flacco getting hit while sliding. Yep. Okay, your head. Oh my gosh. How is this even possible? It looks like a Madden ragdoll glitch. He hit the spinneroonie on Flacco. Freak athletes when they test physics. Oh, that's funny. I like that. NBC's solution to helping all the boomers figure out where this peacock thing lives is to scan the QR code on your television screen. Oh, that's funny. That is funny as fuck. My guy is out there breakdancing on goes back. Oh my god. That's funny. So we're currently on a commercial now. All right. Molly Cologne. The Browns punter must have hit the pipe before the game. He'd been ass cheeks all game. Ball. So if you weren't here earlier, Red will be back. He just had something come up with his kids, so dad things. Uh, I applaud him for. Um, okay, what the fuck? So, coming from NBCS Sports or from Pro Football Talk, rather, the Eagles have fallen apart in recent weeks. If they lose on Monday night, could Nick Sirianni be out despite 3 playoff appearances at a Super Bowl berth? Why are we fucking asking this question? Why are we asking that? Like, I understand it. Don't get me wrong. I get that. I get it. But DJ says yes. I say no. And by the way, Stroud under center on a sweep to Mechie gets to about, I want to see about the 37, 38. Browns defense, 164.7 yards, passing yards allowed per game all season. First in the NFL. Well, I mean, no shit, DJ. You have to fire Patricia. And look, I think losing your offensive and defensive coordinators in the offseason to other coaching gigs hurt you. But I just don't get like I understand a lot of this is 2nd and 1, handoff, gets to the outside, gets to the 40, gets brought down to about the 44. Their linebacker core and secondary. Well, yeah, again, get a better defensive coordinator for that. But my whole thing is like I understand that the NFL is a league of what have you done for me lately, but like again, you were just in the Super Bowl last year. I think really where the argument comes in is Jalen Hurts fucking regressed this year hard. And I'm not necessarily sure that's a conversation that a lot of people want to have. Stroud looking, throws caught by Collins, gets to the 50, gets the first down. We'll have to see where they spot him, but he will get the first down there. But yeah, no, I just again I understand the league is a what have you done for me league, but I don't agree with I just don't agree with firing Sirianni. I just don't think that's the smart move to make. Um, Patrick Mahomes alone on the field watching the Texans and Browns game. There isn't another player on the field from either team. God damn, Mahomes. Stroud fires to the outside, caught, gets past the 40 of the Browns. Um, but yeah, so Stroud 10 of 15, 199 yards and 2 TDs so far. Um, but yeah, I just um and and JOK makes the tackle on the running back, stops him short. So it's gonna be 3rd and 5 after that. Yeah, yeah. Well, yes. Again, like I said, they got to OC because Steichen's in Indy. That's my point. Lose because again, their defensive coordinator was Jonathan Gannon, and he left for Arizona. And Eagles fans wanted him gone after what happened in the Super Bowl, and then Arizona proceeds to win. Stroud fires, incomplete, overthrown, took a hit as well. So 4th and 5. But oh shit, we have laundry. Wow, pass interference on the defense on Hickman, number 33, the rookie. So that's going to be a first down. Let's take a look. Ah, nah, that's debatable. That's debatable because yeah. I mean, if he makes the catch, you make the argument that that's offensive pass interference, kind of. But so Stroud hands it off, gets you some tacklers. Oh, gets past the first down. Gets down about the 5. Hell of an effort. There's another flag. Oh, and it's holding on the offense. So Shaq Mason holding. Damn. And we got a timeout, I think, from Houston. So we're gonna go to commercial here. But yeah, no, I just don't agree. If Sirianni gets fired, um, if if Sirianni gets fired, should the Eagles lose to um should the Eagles lose to the Buccaneers today, then that's stupider than Vrabel getting fired. Legitimately. That would be a lot stupider than uh I think that that'd be a lot stupider than Vrabel getting fired because I just don't agree with it. Dude just hit a break man's on Flacco. Dude just been reading another man's head. I don't know how you recover from that if you're Flacco. Um, so yeah, I think that's where I again, like I said, um again, I just don't think um I just don't think firing Sirianni is the smart again, if you lose to Tampa, you lose to Tampa. I just don't think you fire Sirianni. Honestly, between the Chiefs and the Eagles, if one or both of them get knocked down the wild card round, I would expect the Chiefs to have a new head coach because I think there's an argument to be made that Andy Reid might retire. He might. Who knows? Oh, okay, sorry. They let it go to the 2-minute warning. So it's gonna be second and 18, 2 minutes to go. Handoff gets stopped. Oh, yep, he's gonna get stopped in the backfield for a loss of 2. Madden isn't realistic. That's funny. How is that not pass interference? Yeah, facts, facts. Um, Which owner do you think is stupid? It's not to be stupid. Jim Harbaugh, I mean, you look what he's done at Michigan. And that's the thing is he was successful as a head coach. He just got fucked over in San Francisco right before he left, before he got kicked out. Stroud looking, throws, caught, touchdown, Houston, and Schultz kicks the pylon. Touchdown, Houston. I remember, yeah. Yeah, again, like hard. It's like they went to the Super Bowl, they lost to Baltimore, and then like what, a year or two later, Harbaugh is out because either he like lost a power struggle or the team just told him to fuck off or whatever. I don't fucking know. Your goddamn Stroud. Holy shit. Dalton Schultz. Cowboys fans wish they still had Dalton Schultz. And there's the extra point, and it's up, and it's good. Thinking about David Tepper watching CJ Stroud today makes me incredibly happy from Perna. But there you go, 24-14 Houston. And now the Texans are starting to open the door here, or rather starting to shut the door on the Browns. We still got a whole second half left to go, but good God, bro, my guy. Man, bro, if Houston wins this game, if they hold on and win, we got to see how the rest of Wild Card Weekend goes in the AFC. But my God, man, whoever they play, they're gonna. Is it bold of me to say Houston might actually could go, excuse me, to at least the AFC Championship game? I mean, okay, to be fair, Cleveland's defense is not playing very well today. The defensive backfield kind of sucks right now at the moment. But even still, like for example, if say the Texans played the Chiefs, I honestly believe the Texans win that matchup because of how, because the Chiefs' defensive backfield is not great. Put them up against the Dolphins. I think that'd be tough. I think it'd be close. I think Houston might be able to pull it off. You put them against Buffalo. That'd be an interesting game. But I think Houston can win that. I honestly, the one team that I don't know if Houston can beat is literally Baltimore. Everybody else in the AFC, I think Houston can beat, and they're beating Cleveland right now. So Flacco fakes the handoff, looks, fires, caught, gets down to about the 43-44 on Cleveland's side of the field. Less than a minute to go, and they're not going to call timeout here. Flacco looking, throws, incomplete. $43 seconds left, 2nd and 10. So Flacco, he's got two receivers, or he's got three receivers to the left, one to the right. He had a right back to his left, looking, gonna get sacked. The second sack of the day for the Texans. Will Anderson gets it done. They paid Colin before they paid Harbaugh. Kaepernick literally went to shit after 2014, which is funny considering hell of the CFL team have him on their negotiations list. Facts. Also, hell of catching strays. I mean, like, look, with Kaepernick, it really is weird. Is Cleveland just gonna fucking run this out? What the fuck are you? What the fuck? He was on the team when Shanahan and Lynch were hired. Um, was he? Has Shanahan been with his team that long? What the? So Cleveland just let it go to halftime. Okay. Um. So it's halftime now. Yeah, I mean, with Colin, it's weird with him because like he was good, and then it's like after the Super Bowl run, he just fell off. Harbaugh might try to bring him back. No, I don't think he'll do that. But I think the thing with Harbaugh is a lot of people are saying that he all but confirmed when he was talking to the media like on the field after the national championship game that that he is staying in Michigan. And I don't see I don't necessarily see why he wouldn't stay. Um because of the fact of that again, it's his alma mater. He just got them a title. I I don't see how I I I just don't know. I just don't know if Harbaugh leaves. I don't I just I think for him he should stay. Um Pardon me for one moment. Grab this. The fan base believes Alex Smith would have won us that Super Bowl against Baltimore. Um, well, see, here's the thing again. The Niners were in contention for the majority of that game. You could make the argument that after the power went out, after that, Baltimore kind of just, just like something might have happened there. But here's the thing. Let's not forget on what was the last play of the game for the Niners, there should have been a pass interference call on that fourth down play in the end zone. There should have been a pass interference call, and there wasn't. Like, you can look at the tape. That should have been called, and it wasn't. So, and if it gets called because pass interference is a spot foul, it would be first and goal from like the fucking one, and then you just run it in. Calling calling through two pick sixes, yes, and you still had a shot to win the game. See, that's the thing. There's like you can throw one or two pick sixes, but if you still have a chance, then you still have a chance. Um, actually, hold on. Was it on a touchdown? Or was it a 2 point conversion play? I'm looking real quick. Hold on. Wait a minute. Yes, that I love how I type in blackout Super Bowl and it gives you the correct one. Do. Where's it? Um, Sitting about street on the drag, only to remain. Da, 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 da. 4 chances to lead, 2 yard run to the 5, then counting through two incomplete completions. Counting tried to throw the ball to Crouch, and the end zone was too far ahead. The pass was complete. Jimmy Smith and Crouchy both made contact prior to the ball running. But yeah, exactly. Jimmy Smith should have been called for pass interference. He got carried by a potent front seven. Fair, but yeah. Um, again, I just with Colin, I just again, if that pass interference call gets called on Jimmy Smith on fourth down in the end zone, San Francisco goes to the one. You take Frank Gore, you run it in, which you should have been doing already. Um, and who knows? But it is what it is. Um, it is what it is on that one. Um, so most passing yards in a rookie's first career playoff game since 1991. Brock Purdy, 332. Dak Prescott, 302. Andrew Luck, 288. Andy Dalton, 257. CJ Stroud, 236 in the first half. He's going to break that fucking record for sure. What the hell? And I think, what the fuck are you looking at? Okay, so Fox Sports Australia, we're gonna switch to wrestling real quick. Fox Sports Australia reveals that CM Punk is scheduled for Elimination Chamber in Perth. Um, Book it, Punk versus McIntyre. Well, I mean, okay. Are you shitting me? What the Tom Grossi, you son of a bitch! I love you. My second Grossi raid. Let's go. Let's go. Like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Oh my god. Fuck, I wish Red was here for this. God damn it. Oh, I'm gonna have to watch this back on the stream later. I was literally looking at Twitter, and then I come back and I see y'all raid. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. Your microphone is broken. No. I hear you talking about CM Punk. Yeah, man. Yeah, no, the mic isn't broken. I don't know. I've tweaked with this thing here and there. It also doesn't help that I'm screaming, but oh my god. Thank you, Tom. The Strouds send their regards. You seem like good shit. I like you. Thank you. Thank you, Colin. I appreciate that. Derek Bain, I enjoy the game, brother. Go Ravens. Um, oh my god. Bro. Somebody fucking clip this. Somebody clip this and send it to me on Twitter, please. Please, I ask you. Cody says I subscribed. Joey Amorum, a pro wrestling fan and man of good taste. Tex Merck, that take care, mate. Thank you. Um, Browns or Ravens? Ravens. Ravens, if I'm being or not Ravens, Texans. um, but I subbed. You have the best reaction. Thank you. Just subbed. Thank you. Thank you. Fucking thank you. Oh my god. Bro, Tom is the best. Yes, he is. Yes, he fucking is. Subbing right now. Thank you. Go Chiefs. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Subbing. Thank you. Thank you to everybody subscribing. Go Pack Go. Fair enough. Oh my god. Fins up. Hey, good luck tonight, man. Good luck tonight in the cold. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking after this stream gets done, I'm gonna go look at Tom's stream and you went from what you went from 1.7K to 1.1. Jesus Christ. Bro, thank you. Fucking all of you. Every bro, the first Grassy raid early last year, Jaguars Titans regular season finale, that helped me continue to get closer to 1K. And this one just fucking got me even further along. Oh my god. I know YouTube's gonna fuck with it because they're gonna think bots subscribed, but you know, the same thing as last time. But oh my god, bro. Good on you. Thank you. Fucking thank you. Oh my god. I'm gonna Jesus Christ. I gotta scroll back. This Rhodes raid from I gotta look back at this. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I gotta look through all these comments. Holy shit. Bro. God, there's so many. Fucking thank you. Okay, so DJ Malone's comment was also what are your thoughts on Rock versus Roman? Which that should be an elimination chamber because it should be Roman and Cody at Mania. But anyway, Tom Crossy setting up. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's insane, man. That's insane. For the second time in almost a year, or maybe over a year, after the first one, Tom Grassi rated me. Thank you, man. Oh my god. Oh, and my buddy Patrick just said it looks like we might have some WWE reps attending Hard to Kill tonight. Trinity. That simple. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. Oh my god. Holy shit. I gotta fucking I'm just everybody just saying raid, Grossi raid. Oh my god. Let's go! Oh my god. Fucking thank you. Thank you. I had to subscribe just for how you actually look forward to the content. Look, I try to be as consistent as I can. I'm not doing the Dolphins Chiefs game because I'm not paying for Peacock right now. I'm probably not going to do anything tomorrow because my mom comes back home tomorrow. So, but Monday night we'll see. I don't know. Yeah. He said he got graduated last year. Yes, exactly. Yeah. And the funniest thing about that, Grossi rated and 5 points had jumped in at about the same time. Keep making me as you get up there. Thank you. Yep, Waitman graduated. Yep, last year. Literally all. Bro, hold on. I have to look. When the hell what day was that stream on? Hold on a second. Yeah, 1.11K. Jesus Christ. What day was that stream on? Hold on. Let me look real quick. Um let me let me look real quick. Yeah, because that was a year ago. That was January 7th. So a year and 6 days. I'll DM it to you. All right, DJ. Um yeah, there's gonna be two games on Monday. Bills Steelers and then Bucks Eagles. The problem with that is again, and this is why I do this when my mom's not home, because she has to sleep because she has to be up for work early. Now I have a TV in my room, it's a Roku one. But I literally have to find a stream to that and then stream from my laptop. So I'll figure it out. I may or may not do something on Monday night. But we'll see. But again, bro, fucking bro, holy shit, man. Confirmed 1 year and 6 days after the first raid. Thank you, Tom. Tom, I will be donating to you momentarily. There's the kickoff to kick off the second half. Check your Discord DMs. I will do that, Deej. Um, So Houston has the ball to start the second half, which again is why it made no sense as to why Cleveland ran it out. Spoiler. All right, I'm gonna watch that later. I got rated. I'm mentioning Red real quick. Um, and real quick for those of you that are still left, go to my man Red 5478's channel. He was in here earlier. He should be coming back at some point. He just has something come up with his kids. But go subscribe to him. He just hit 900K or 900K. Yeah, I wish. He just hit 900 subs today, like literally as he came on stream earlier. And by the way, that was a handoff. Doesn't get very far. And if you like college football content, go watch him. He's working on some stuff. So yeah, go check him out. Yeah. Just wish you were here for it. Haha. Oh hey, Red's back. Let's go.
You
Sup,
got
man? You missed the
it.
Grossi raid.
Ah, shit.
Pass caught. Mechie gets the first down. But
All right.
yeah, so that was an exciting end of the first half, and I don't understand why Cleveland let the clock run out at the end. They had a timeout, and Houston getting the ball to start the second half. I'm surprised they just didn't take a shot downfield, but yeah, fucking Dalton Schultz scored that last tight end for them. Tunsil came back in the game. Just a bunch of shit happened. But yeah, no, I was really looking at Twitter, talking a little bit of wrestling, because I saw that Punk got announced by Fox Sports Australia for Elimination Chamber, and then I look back here, and then that's when the raid happened, and that run's gonna fucking go nowhere. Uh, oh my god, like a year and 6 days after the first time it happened. So thank you, Tom.
For you.
Holy shit. So, everything good with you?
Yeah, I just had to take care of a couple things. We're not quite fully set back up yet, but I'll be
No
joining.
worries, man. Take your time. For the people that are left, I mentioned your channel and just say describe, and then I said you would hit like 900K. I'm like, wait, no, just 900. I wish you'd hit 900K. But
I
yeah.
appreciate sharing that.
Yeah, no problem, man. Stroud gets rushed, does make the catch, and he'll get some yards there. But I must go. Fucking ads away. I had to donate to Tom. I so Tom's a play ahead, but I'm gonna wait just to hear his response. Let's go. Yeah, somebody in the chat said Oregon going Ducks. There we go. There we go. Holy shit, man. Holy fuck. All right, so Houston's got a punt here. Grazi's ahead, so I already know what happens on this particular play. So there's laundry on the field. Bro, holy shit, man.
I'm so happy for you, man. That's awesome. I really am.
Yeah, thank you. Again,
Here to see it in person because I had to take care of things, and I don't. You get that you sent that message to me, and I'm just like, fuck, because that was the second time that I could have been on a stream that got rated by Tom Grossi.
Yeah, well, remember, like I said. Okay, so I think we have offsetting penalties here. Something I don't fucking know, but that's the thing. When I got rated during the Jaguars Titans regular season finale game last year, which I watched, I wanted to watch. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. Illegal formation and holding. Okay, yep. So it is offsetting penalties. But when I got rated, the funniest thing about that, the first time was I had asked 5 points to if he would come on, come on, to chat or whatever. And he said he'd come on at halftime. So when the raid happened, I looked down and there's 5 points. I'm like, oh shit. He had just popped up. So all right, so it's 4th and 4. So Houston's gonna have to punt again. And Stefan,
I'll be doing a random ass live stream, but
yeah.
Me is that I do college football content. And Grossi doesn't cover that, so
Yeah.
I'll be on one of these.
I mean, yeah.
Damn.
Well, it's just like when I heard like illogical and Duck got rated or whatever. It's like that's huge, like and whatnot, and it's awesome. So again, I mean, look, I going into today, I think I had like 1.05, 1.06 subs. And I'm getting to like I'm at like 1.11 or something. And I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, and another fucking flag. Jesus. And it falls 1.12 right now. Yeah. 1.12. Holy shit. And then DJ screen recorded.
get to 1,000. It's all good, man.
Yeah. And then DJ screen recorded like part of or all of or whatever the whole thing. So I'll have to look at that later. But yeah, no, it's again, like I said, I was looking at Twitter and then I look back here and the raid's already in progress, and I'm like, holy shit. So now 4th and 9, Houston gets the punt off, and that's gonna head out of bounds. Okay. So one of the things that happened, dumb question. Is there beef with no, DJ. There's nothing there. Helv mentioned it before we did the USF stream ahead of All Stars. He mentioned something about that, like he thought of, but like I don't know if there is. I don't know, and nobody has necessarily told me. I don't think there is. So, because again, I mean, the last time I was on stream with him was with you, and like, yeah, I didn't do the last Sports Disaster stream, but that's because I was doing other stuff, so because it was like right after like New Year's, and I was like busy uploading stuff and all that stuff. So,
Right. Yeah.
so so I don't know. I mean, if there is, like, I haven't necessarily talked to him about anything, so, and I'm not really worried about it at the moment. But
Cities we serve. Our passion is to fuel your dreams for today and tomorrow. A loan for your car or financial support to grow your small business. Saving for big moments. Insights to help you plan for a brighter financial future.
Alan?
Learn more at Canva.com.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Okay, I guess I'm taking over for Alan for a moment. Sorry about that, guys. He is his internet is committed Yinternet. Poor bastard. Hopefully he can get that fixed here pretty soon. But yeah, I actually the master plan has worked. I have hijacked Alan's channel. Give me the subs. No. All right. I can still see you, DJ. I got you. So I'm operating. I think it's just Alan's computer that just decided to commit seppuku live on the air. So God, he went full cut. Okay. It's I'm taking over. Wow. Hi guys. We're coming back to commercial. I'm sorry, Alan. I'm now the owner of the Alan Nadeau channel. So there you go. I'll be back any minute. Don't worry about it. There he is.
Yeah, it did the fucking thing again, where it just like freezes all or whatever. It doesn't
Damn it,
fucking
my
make
master
sense.
plan failed. I know, DJ. We were so close.
Flacco looks caught.
I was gonna hijack all 1,000 subs and just take them.
Yeah, oh come on, you'll get there soon enough.
I know, I'm just bullshitting, but still.
I know. Yeah. Oh, DJ said you did a good job hosting. Thank you, I appreciate that. But yeah, no, I don't. It literally just happens when I'm on StreamYard, and I don't fucking know why. I don't know if it's just because like the laptop engine or whatever.
It's gotta be a
It's
laptop issue. That's why I use my phone. Flacco back to pass, throws it, caught. Be a first down.
You're slightly ahead of me.
Okay.
All right. So yep, caught, first down. Like you're like barely ahead of me, but you're right there.
All right, I'll catch up. I'll fall back just a teensy bit.
Yeah. But yeah, so while you were gone, there was a play that happened in the second quarter where it was like a call, like a call that should have been oh, and there's a Houston player down. There should have been a pass interference call that wasn't on I believe on Houston. And then like I said, Houston and Cleveland trading shots downfield a little bit. But yeah, Tunsil did come back in the game. Last I saw, Antonio's questionable with an ankle.
Christian Harris hurt.
Right. So one of my followers says, found my equivalent of a wrestler getting a Ribera jacket, and it's Ponderosa Steakhouse. I remember that place. Well, because there
Ponderosa,
used
that's
to
a throwback. I
there
haven't been to
there
one of
used
those
to
in
be one in
years.
Burlington, Vermont, and my dad, myself, and my dad's friend Wade, when we were up there for a car show for a whole weekend, we
Mhm.
stayed up there. We'd go there to eat. It's not up there anymore. It hasn't been there. It hasn't been up there for years. But
Ponderosa
I
is
miss
kind of
that
a
place.
declining chain.
Yeah, no, I mean, that was like the
Ponderosa's
only
on the
one that I
downturn.
knew of. Um, but
Yeah, is what it
yeah,
is. But no, I haven't been to a Ponderosa, I think, in like 15 years, something like that,
huh?
give or take. I haven't been to a Ponderosa since I was in like middle school, so like
Yeah, probably the same
15
for me, give or take.
years.
Yeah. So Flacco under center, hands it off to the right side, gets wrapped up, gets maybe a yard or two, maybe. So it's gonna be third
I
down
did
again.
see a
Um,
while I was taking care of the kids, I did see a bit of I still had the game on while I was taking
right,
care of
yeah.
the kids, and I did see them pulling the tarp off of Kansas City, and I did hear them reporting how there was still ice on the field.
Oh,
So
I'm not surprised. They fucking showed. I saw on Twitter. They showed Patrick Mahomes, the only player from either team outside watching the game on the field. Like, what the fuck? So
he's a
Flacco under
legend.
center again. Like, goddamn, bro. And that's the other thing too, is like I'm seeing people earlier talking about like both, I think both in relation to the Chiefs Dolphins game. Is Flacco looking caught at the Texans 45. But people talking about that game and talking about how the Bills Steelers game got moved to Monday. Like I know Tree joked about it, but like people actually talking seriously about, oh, the league saw da. Bro, Buffalo got a shitload of snow. They gotta clean that shit out. I think people are like,
Yeah.
well, then why are they having people come to show it? Bro, bro,
How are
bro.
they gonna get
They
into
gotta
the
have people
stadium there,
shovel it.
jackass?
Exactly.
They gotta get to the
Hell,
stadium to clean the snow off, you know?
I mean, what are they paying like 20 an hour or something like that? I'd
Yeah.
fucking drive up there and go do that.
Oh, dude,
You
that sounds
know?
like a dream job.
Oh, absolutely. I love to get paid $20 an hour. That's like about $4 more than I get paid now at Walmart right now, give or
Yeah, and
take.
it's
And we
only
got
for a night, but I
laundry
mean, you're there for five
on the
hours to
field.
clean snow. That's $100.
Exactly. Like I mean, I don't like having to shovel snow because it fucking hurts, but it is what it is. So we got
If the
laundry.
Bengals ever had a game that would require snow removal, which has never happened
Yeah.
because they are a little further south, I
Hold
would kill to do that. That's like a fan. Uh-oh. Oh no, Alan. Oh no. No, not
no, I'm
again.
still here. I'm still
Okay.
here.
I
It's
was gonna
just it's
say,
just trying
goddamn.
to tell me connection is unstable. Fuck you.
Yeah,
No, it's fine.
clearly because it is.
It's StreamYard telling me connection's unstable, but like it doesn't do that whenever it drops off. It's just the laptop freezes. It's
Oh
bullshit.
yeah, it is.
But anyway, are you streaming the Steelers Bills game? I don't know yet. I don't know because again, and I said this earlier. Whenever I do these streams, it's whenever my mom's not home. If she's up at her boyfriend's house in Vermont. Now that I have a Roku TV in my bedroom for my PS5. I could try, but like I don't know how that's gonna work because I'm
Are
not
you gonna be
paying for
streaming the
Peacock.
game later?
Huh?
Are you gonna be
I'm not
streaming
paying. I
later for
don't pay
the?
for Peacock right now. So
Uh,
because like when I was doing the wrestling, streams, that was when that was free. That's when I
are
had that for free.
Do you
So
know if Illogical is streaming the Ice Bowl later?
I have no idea. That you're gonna have to ask him that one. I would imagine
Because
he
I
is, and some Texas player just threw. Yeah. If you're talking about Chiefs Dolphins, yes, it is on Peacock. If you're talking about Steelers Bills, I know it's not, but that's the thing. Like with what you get, try to get live TV that does it on a Roku TV. That doesn't mean necessarily that you're gonna get the games. Caught first down.
the reason why I ask is because even though I'm a college football based YouTube channel, so every year we get an Ice Bowl. And I might pull a pro gamer move and do an emergency stream just to fuck around.
Yeah.
And also for those that don't have the benefit of Peacock.
Exactly. Yeah.
Maybe.
Hell of a catch by Bell. For the first
I'm gonna reach
down.
out to Illogical real quick. I'm not going anywhere.
All right.
I'm gonna check with
That's
him.
fine. So 1st and 10 from the 34. DJ says I asked because I'll be working at that time. Fair enough. Flacco looking, throws it. Oh no! Picked off! Big dog for
Oh,
30,
shit.
35, 40,
Oh, he
50,
might go.
35,
He's got
40,
all the blockers.
35, 30, 20,
He'll
15,
be rolling
10,
for
5,
with a block. He's
touchdown!
gone.
Texans! Can I get a big pick six? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba! The Flacco magic might be dead! Oh, shit!
Damn.
Oh, shit!
And we
And
just
Flacco,
remembered why
what
Flacco
the
did
hell
not
was
have a
he
job for a
doing?
while.
He just lobbed it up. He
There was
lobbed
a
it up. He couldn't
miscommunication
just
with
think
his
of the
receiver, it
sack.
looks like. Hold on.
What
Looks
the
like he was expecting the
fuck?
receiver to come back, and it was a miscommunication.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Now, if you're a Tom Grossi fan and you understand Grossi lore, if you've been watching, the saga, this is kind of nice because it's kind of nice and also kind of not to see because for the Browns, if they get eliminated early, but regardless, this is huge for Houston. Oh, and since part of my job is testing electronic catch stream, 31-14 right now. Houston the lead. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Can I get a fucking Mick pick six? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Jesus Christ. 82-yard pick six for Steven Nelson. Yeah, and Crosby says the Strouds are doing it. Yep. That was Houston's first pick six of the season. Wow. God damn, man. The Ravens are definitely going to the Super Bowl now unless the Steelers somehow beat the Bills. I don't know. I simply cannot believe that Vincent Flacco has thrown an ugly interception. I think that pick six kills the Joe Flacco returns to Baltimore with another team in the playoff storyline. Yep. Jane Slater says, I love this for Houston. They've been the kit to Dallas's Dottie. Love seeing the stars shine bright in Texas. Holy shit. My God. Yeah. That might fucking do it right there. I know we still have like the fourth quarter left to go, but Cleveland not using that last time out to take a shot downfield at the end of the first half, and now the pick six, bro. I mean, and that's the thing. Like, even if you don't score at the end of the first quarter, you at least make the effort. Yes, there are. That's the thing about this wild card round. Amidst all of the chaos, there's also a shitload of storylines. Again, Detroit gets their first home playoff game, and it's Stafford versus Goff facing the teams that they got traded from. You have McCarthy going against his old team with the possibility that if Dallas loses, McCarthy probably gets fired. You have the Eagles needing to save their season. And for some reason, people are saying that if the Eagles lose to the Bucks in the wild card round, that Sirianni gets fired. I don't know. I don't agree with that at all. Pittsburgh could upset Buffalo. Miami could knock off Kansas City later. Bro, this is a chaotic fucking playoffs already.
Yeah,
And
no
that's gonna be
shit. This has been insane. Houston, I think about has this one in the bag, to be honest.
Yeah, again, like Flacco, what are you doing? Just in this situation, just take I understand he probably expected the receiver to come back, but bro, at that point, like, first of all, he just throws it up, he lobs it, and just at that point, just take the sack. Just take the sack. Holy shit.
Right.
Fakes the handoff, throws it, caught. Oh, stays in bounds barely. But yeah, no. So Buffalo Bills, current scene at Highmark Stadium. Stay safe, Bills Mafia. God damn. It is windy. There is snow fucking everywhere. Jesus Christ. Dan Campbell's over aggression on fourth down is going to bite him in the ass. Well, it did on the 2-point conversion in Dallas, but then again, the refs fucked that up. Flacco looking, throws to the outside, caught, dives. I don't think he got the first down. The thing with Dan Campbell and going for it on fourth, it's not necessarily like Brandon Staley going for it on fourth down, because Brandon Staley went for it on fourth down constantly. Campbell, he will go for it every now and again, but he doesn't do it as constantly as Staley. And even if he does, he's at least calling plays that might actually work. He's not a hack like Staley is. Handoff, gets to the outside, it's going to get stopped. Loss of 2. 4th and 3. Yeah. Holy hell. Holy hell. But yeah, what do you like, Red? So like Red, what do you think Sirianni? Oh shit, no, they're gonna go for it. Okay, hold on. Like, do you actually think Sirianni could get fired if if the Eagles lose to the Bucs?
Oh, absolutely. Like this defense has been absolutely atrocious for Philadelphia, and
Well,
I don't think
yeah.
this is good. We
Ask
can't say
us
he's
and
out of a
Detroit
job.
how it feels to have Matt Patricia. Flacco
Yeah.
looking, throws, intercepted.
Oh no!
Another pick six.
It's
Can I get a
over.
pick six? Ba-da-ba-ba. Someone just threw popcorn in the corner of the field behind the end zone. Oh my God. It's
This is
over.
insane. This is
It's
getting ugly
over.
quick.
Pull out your Metro
Turn
cards and
around.
get aboard the fucking L train, Cleveland. The Flacco magic has ran out.
Well,
God
that was only
damn,
going to take you so
bro.
far.
If it's a block, maybe, yeah. Another pick six. Oh, magic is gone. Yeah, this is why I said earlier. It's funny because we were talking earlier about how Flacco could end up somewhere else, like next year, like short term or whatever. No, man, go back, get back to retirement, bro. He just jumped it. 48 just fucking jumped it and he got it. Oh my God. Yeah, Cleveland's done at this point. This is huge, man. Wow. And Houston going from no pick sixes all year to 2 of them in one fucking game. That's nuts. That's nuts. Holy hell.
All right.
So,
So I'm going to make an announcement to your guys.
uh-huh.
If y'all want to listen to somebody talking about the upcoming Ice Bowl game, I
Yeah, go right
have
ahead, man. The floor
decided
is
off
yours.
the cuff, I have decided to go live at 8 o'clock and live stream the game. I'm a college football
Let's fucking
YouTuber
go.
first, but season's over, and it's not every day you get a fucking Ice Bowl. So I'm going to send it. And that's what I'm going to do later. So,
Fuck
yeah.
yeah.
So if y'all want to go over to Red 5478 on YouTube after the game is over, I will be there, and we'll have some drinks and watch some
I
sloppy gameplay.
Yeah. I'll probably join you and just have I'll be on your stream and I'll have Grossi streaming on probably like on the TV or something. I don't know. We'll see. Also, Denzel Perryman, questionable to return with a rib injury. Got Jesus. Okay. So that first pick six was the second pick six in playoff history for the Texans. You want to know who had the first? J.J. Watt, 2012 against Cincinnati. Yeah,
Good
that's
Lord.
insane. Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, from Brett Coleman. Told y'all that worst case scenario for the Browns was the Texans somehow winning the division. Yep. So, okay, so Peacock's got this series where they've got Ted with some kid. Okay, I guess. um, They just sold a Ferrari on Meekum for $16 million. Damn, I missed it. Holy shit. Okay, so and then from my buddy Phil, CJ Stroud played Baltimore in his first start, and it looks like he could be headed back, depending on Miami, Kansas City, a trip to the AFC title game on the line. Interesting. Holy shit. Because, yeah, if Miami knocks off Kansas City, or if, God forbid, Pittsburgh knocks off Buffalo, then, I mean, if Miami beats Kansas City and Buffalo wins, then Houston has to go to Buffalo. If
Right.
Pittsburgh beats Buffalo and Miami beats Kansas City, then that means Houston would host a home playoff game against Miami because Miami's the 6th seed. And then if
Right.
Kansas City wins, then Houston would have to go back there. And honestly,
Right.
I don't think Houston wants to go back to Kansas City after what happened the last time they played Kansas City in Kansas
No.
City in the playoffs.
No. They don't want. They don't want that.
Flacco drops back, looking, throws to the running back. He's gonna get. Oh, okay, he got a couple of yards there.
Yeah, they don't want that smoke. Forget about it.
Yeah, no. Oh, Jesus Christ! Flacco's got a bloody gash on his on the inside of his left arm by the elbow. God damn. But yeah, no. Yeah, 20. That's I think Flacco, 23 of 29, 235 in a touchdown, and then the 2 interceptions. Throws then right through his hands, incomplete. David Njoku, what the fuck happened to your hand, sir? 336
It's all
to go
falling
in the third,
apart for
third and
Cleveland
5.
at this point. It's literally all falling apart.
Exactly.
Damn shame.
Yeah, damn shame. Absolutely. I mean,
hell of a season by the Browns, though. I mean, you can't take that away from them. It's been a great season.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, Albert Breer says, I don't think there are 5 teams in the NFL that have a better outlook for the next decade than the Houston Texans right now. Imagine saying that a year ago.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, imagine
That's
that.
the thing.
From
Like
nothing.
Lovie Smith, we all thought Lovie Smith fucked the Texans over. Flacco looking, caught. That's be a first down at the 45. Njoku makes up for the miss on the previous play. But yeah, that's the thing. Lovie Smith, he didn't fuck the tank. He gave Houston bro, how do you
Lovey knows
explain this?
best. Lovey knows best.
He does. And see that 6 receptions for 90 yards. Flacco looking, quick throw, caught. Mike Njoku again gets about 3 yards. But again, like I said, it's insane. And like Houston, if they do not fuck this up, again, honest to God, I said this in the predictions video. I think that as Flacco looking, caught, and then he dropped it. Caught it, got hit from behind, dropped it. 3rd and 7. I genuinely believe Stroud wins Offensive Rookie of the Year, overall Rookie of the Year, and I think D'Amico Ryans probably could win Coach of the Year, as it looks like one of the Browns linemen is going to be headed off with an injury, number 66. And he looks upset. So, but I genuinely believe I think D'Amico is Coach of the Year. I don't think there's an argument. You can maybe make the argument for a couple of other teams. I mean, Stefanski with what he's done with 4 to 5 different quarterbacks. Steichen and Indy, even though they didn't make the playoffs. Maybe a couple of guys out on the NFC side, but I think D'Amico should be Coach of the Year because nobody expected this from Houston. Nobody.
I agree.
I don't know if Will Anderson's necessary. I would assume Will Anderson and Flacco gets rushed, thrown, does make the catch, and gets down to the Texan 40. I would think Will Anderson's probably in the running for Rookie of the Year on the defensive side.
Yeah.
I just don't know if he's going to win it. Because I think there are some other players that may or may not have a bigger argument. But again, I think Stroud is your overall Rookie of the Year. I think he's your offensive Rookie of the Year. I think D'Amico is Coach of the Year. Quick throw to the running back, gets 3 yards, maybe gets a shit. Forward progress is going to help him there because he got knocked way the fuck back. But yeah, I think that's what happens there, and then beyond that, I just don't know. But it's Houston is set up for some massive success moving forward. And if you're a Cardinals fan, you're punching the air right now because you wanted Flacco deep shot. Oh, no catch, almost another interception, but and Pete. Okay, Petrie's up. Petrie's up. Okay, because it's funny if you mentioned the possibility of a game between Houston and Miami, because both of them are probably taking a player or two from San Francisco. Fair. Geez, that just went over. And here's Billy. This should have been on Peacock. I feel bad for the Browns. I mean, you can feel bad, but remember, they have Deshaun
This should have
Watson.
been on Peacock.
So, do you really
It's a
feel
very
bad for
expensive
them?
game,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 6, a minute 37 to go in the third. Flacco drops back, looking, throws, incomplete. He thought he had it, but defender Stingley got involved. And that's the thing. Remember, you took Derek Stingley with your first pick in the draft, 2 years ago, I believe? He had the injury concern, but he's looked really good when he's played. And it plays like that right there. That's why you draft him. You have him, you have Will Anderson, you have Stroud, you have Tank Dell when he gets healthy in the offseason. And all right, Cleveland's going for it again. Oh, Grossi rated Billy as well. Holy shit.
Oh, good for Billy. Way to go.
Congratulations, Billy. And then he says my shameful display of the week is ESPN and the NFL. Oh, and Flacco gets thrown down at their Cleveland 45. Turnover on downs. Great field position for Houston. God damn, bro. Yeah. What we're gonna go to commercial here, but everything is falling apart for Cleveland. Holy shit. But damn, man, 2 members of the sports disaster got rated today. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Good for you guys. That's an
I would say
right
make it 3 with Illogical and Duck. Well, then again, you're streaming on your channel, but Illogical got rated fairly recently, so he wouldn't get rated again this quick. Again, like I said, my first and second raid were like over a year apart. So, never. Okay, my bad. So he said he didn't raid Billy. I just mentioned he rated you. Oh, okay. Sorry. The way I read the comment,
You
it made it seem like
dumbass.
Billy was
You
live.
dumb fuck. Jesus Christ.
Fuck you.
Calm the hell down, will ya?
Fair enough. But yeah, no. So this is holy shit. Ravens fans seeing people joke about Flacco, knowing there's still a small soft spot. So Washington defensive back Asa Turner officially entered the transfer portal earlier. That was announced earlier today. No worries, DJ, you're fine. But yeah, how do you feel about Kalen DeBoer going to Alabama? And what do you think that does for Washington? Because I imagine the players might be a little hurt. Oh, remember I do Rule 4 stream with Into the Den, so I ain't getting rated by Grossi. Fair. But yeah, how do you feel about DeBoer to Alabama? Because he's gonna have a massive microscope on him now. With him. I see Red's typing away, so we'll
Yeah, I'm just preparing my live stream. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. Don't worry about it. I understand.
What's the question?
So how do you feel about DeBoer to Alabama?
He's a fucking traitor. Okay, seriously. I honestly, from a fan perspective, he's a fucking traitor because, like, you leave a team that you have literally rebuilt from the ground up. That's going to the Big Ten. That's just made the national championship for Alabama just because Nick Saban's going to be there to hold your hand through the process. Are you fucking kidding me? Like,
Billy says the SEC is going to be like the Vietnam War.
as good next season. Isaiah Bond hit the transfer portal yesterday, which is one of their leading wide receivers. A number of recruits have already left, decommitted from Alabama, and the transfer window is going to be open for a few more weeks.
Stroud looking, throws caught, first down.
Alabama is not going to be as good. I think they could still, now with DeBoer at the helm, and they got it done pretty quickly, and there's a chance they can make the playoffs still, but I mean, I genuinely don't see it at this point. we'll have a better idea of what we're looking at once we get past spring ball and we're into the summer before
Oh yeah,
after all the
absolutely.
other
I mean,
transfer windows are over. But I think George is going to run it back for the SEC title next season and is going to be a top contender for the
probably,
MAC.
yeah. Georgia's got the SEC on lock. It's really just a battle for second at that point. As far as in my opinion, like first of all, when the landing news got announced that he wasn't leaving, I'm like, yes. So they're showing that they're talking about Stroud's bowl game performances, 2022 against Utah and Georgia. He did really good in both those games. Billy says DeBoer equals Kiffin when he left Tennessee for USC. What do you think about that? Fair assessment.
I don't think Kiffin was ever going to leave Ole Miss for Alabama, to be honest with you. If that was your
Fair
question.
enough. No, he's saying DeBoer
right
equals Kiffin when he left Tennessee for USC.
No. DeBoer is something else. I saw an interesting stat today on Bleacher Report that DeBoer has only lost 14 games his entire coaching career as a head coach. That's
right.
Going all the way back to NAIA to Washington. He's a different breed, man. He's a fucking animal at head coach.
Yeah.
So I think Alabama definitely got the best possible coach that they could land on the market short of Jim Harbaugh. And Harbaugh is meeting with the Chargers in the next week or so about their head coaching job. Not taking it, but just having a meeting about it. So
yeah.
I
mean, what do you think? What do you say the percentage is? What do you think the percentage is that Harbaugh stays at Michigan compared to going to the NFL right now?
I'd say about 50-50. It's ultimately going to depend on a couple of factors. Number one, what's the selling point for LA? What are they going to offer Harbaugh that will make his leaving Michigan so important to him?
I mean, you have a quarterback that
is it
you
Los
need
Angeles
to
City? Is it the team that they have tried to build with Joey Bosa? Or not Joey
and
Bosa.
Herbert
Which
and
Bosa is
others.
It that is on the Chargers?
Joey. Nick is with the Niners. Joey's with although Joey might end up not being there after this year because that's the thing is they have some big contracts that they need to work out. Bosa, Keenan Allen, some of the other ones as well. So
there's a lot of question marks for the Chargers as an organization still when it comes to things like that. So
absolutely.
I am not
and then
Dean Spanos that Harbaugh will definitely go to the NFL because it's the NFL. What I am going to say is there is a good chance that he does go because he also has to compare it with what's there left to do at Michigan. He did what he said he was going to do. He won a national championship. He brought them back to national, top status. They are once again the blue blood of college football that they used to be for many a year. As much as that fucking hurts me to say that, he is. They are.
He's an Ohio State fan. You see.
I respect the hell out of what he did, but I don't think that the fact that he's not leaping for the NFL, this is all exploratory. He's just exploring his options, and you can't hate the man for that.
Absolutely. No. You have to keep your options open.
I would say if you're a Michigan fan and you're hearing Harbaugh taking the interview at the Chargers, don't get your hopes down yet, because there is a chance that he decides, you know what, I got a pretty good thing here in Ann Arbor, right? We have built a pretty good program here, and I'm pretty confident that I'm not going to get axed by the NCAA in the coming months. So
exactly, yeah. But I mean, see, the thing with that is like if he goes to because if you were to pick between LA, like the Chargers and Raiders, he'd probably take the Chargers. Again, if you can unlock Justin Herbert like completely and not force him to be a pocket guy and not a check down magnet, and there's caught first down for Houston.
What I think the Chargers do have an advantage of is they also fired their GM. So they are going to be starting literally from scratch in the office. So Harbaugh can do what he wanted to do at Michigan, control the culture of that team, and not have to worry about what this random ass GM is going to say or do to his players. That is probably the other reason why he would probably choose Los Angeles over Vegas, because he would be dealing with Mark Davis in Vegas. He don't want any fucking thing to do with him. So Spanos, fuck Spanos. but he wouldn't have to be reporting to Spanos every day. He'd be reporting to the GM, and the GM would be the one doing the shit talking to Spanos. So
exactly, yeah.
that is something. But contrast that with Michigan. It's something he's really successful right now. Michigan has thrown a lot of fucking money at him too to stay.
Exactly, yeah. But that's the thing. The Chargers said they'll spend however much they want to get a GM and coach. So
yeah, and
well,
the
they
fact
are
that
not.
they are looking at Harbaugh before they get a GM tells me that if they sign Harbaugh, Harbaugh can basically pick whatever GM he wants, or he could be the GM.
Probably, yeah. I mean, and that's the thing as well. See, the thing with Harbaugh, I think Harbaugh would want. It's almost like I don't want to necessarily compare it to this, but it's almost like LeBron. 10,
touchdown
5.
Texans.
There it is.
Wow.
Spanos can't be a cheap ass.
That's
yeah,
the
we know.
dagger.
That's it.
That's the other thing. That's the other reason why I'm saying don't give up hope, Wolverine Nation. And I can't believe I have to fucking say that. God damn it. Don't give up hope because we agreed. Spanos is a son of a bitch, and he's a cheap son of a bitch, and he will not spend the money to get the job done.
Yeah, no, yeah, DJ Spanos is known for being a cheap ass, but yeah, Singletary just cut through. Bingo, got him. But like the thing with Harbaugh is again, look at how he left the NFL with the Niners. Holy shit! Okay, that extra point went through. I thought that shit was gonna get blocked. There's a flag.
I know. Chaos.
There's a flag. Hold on. Yeah, offside on the defense. That's probably going to get declined. So extra point is good. 45-14.
Extra point will count.
Yeah. So the thing with Harbaugh is again, look at how he left the NFL with the Niners. Like the Niners basically told him to fuck off after he got him to the Super Bowl. Yes, they lost, but fourth down, Jimmy Smith should have been called for pass interference. Don't at me.
What the Niners did to Harbaugh was criminal. I cannot agree with you more there. What the Niners did to Harbaugh was
exactly. It's Jed York and company. They told him to fuck off. It was a power struggle, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and he got told to fuck off. Yes, Jed York being a dumbass. We know this.
Revelation that.
Exactly. And then GJ before that said he gave Joey that much money because I believe he'd probably gone to San Francisco. Related to Spanos giving the money to Joey Bosa. I mean, fair, but I don't know. Remember, Bosa held out when he got for his rookie deal as well. So, but yeah, it just with the Niners, I think that's the one thing is that Harbaugh would want to come back to the NFL to win a Super Bowl and to prove a point that the 49ers fucked up. Because, I mean, he kind of just did with finally winning a Super Bowl, a fucking national title for Michigan. But still, so, but yeah, I just, the thing for the Chargers is if you don't get Harbaugh and if you don't get Belichick, I mean, and then if you don't get fucking Vrabel, because that's probably option 3 at this point, then what do you do? I mean, maybe Dan Quinn, but he's probably going to Seattle at this point. And I think there's a strong chance that, again, if Dallas gets eliminated in the wild card or even the divisional, McCarthy's out of there and Jones pays up a shitload of money for Belichick. My dumbass thought he'd go to New England because guess who's one of your road games is against Allen? Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Jim. But I think there's a strong chance. I'm a player on iPhone 15 Pro because what is this? Very zoomed in. Somebody found a picture. There might be WWE representatives at TNA Hard to Kill tonight, which makes sense because there's been rumors that Trinity Fatu, aka Naomi, might come back to WWE after tonight. Meaning she'll probably drop the title to Jordan Grace. But anyway, kickoff. Cleveland has the ball back, touchback, 45-14.
One surprise.
13-27 to go.
So, a couple things. Number one, this game is not going to mean that pretty much this right here means this game was not going to affect who is going to be playing Baltimore in the next round. It is a 5 versus a 4.
Well, again, that depends on if Miami or Pittsburgh can beat the Chiefs or the Bills.
The Texans would be a 4 going into the next game. So
yes, exactly. So like if Miami wins and Buffalo wins, then it's Buffalo Houston. If Miami and Pittsburgh both win, it's Houston Miami. And then if Pittsburgh and Kansas City win, then it's Houston Kansas City. And DJ, to answer your question, allegedly MJF re-signed, but everybody feels like it's a work that he's not on the roster page. But remember, he's also out with a bunch of injuries, and he's going to be missing a lot. He's going to be out for like half the year.
Part of the year. He might be out
exactly.
For a year.
Like he's trying to avoid surgery right now. I think on like his shoulder. Oh fuck! Why are we putting the camera on Groper Cleveland? Fuck off, man! Fuck out of here. Groper Cleveland is a 5 points vids joke for Deshaun Watson. So anyway, Flacco shotgun, running back to the left, handoff, and gets a few yards. But yeah, no, the coaching thing is going to be interesting. And again, going back to the Sirianni thing from earlier, if Tampa beats Philly, and if Sirianni somehow, some way,
he did.
gets fired, that might be game time flip. I did. If Sirianni gets fired, should the Eagles lose to Tampa, that's a bullshit move to do. That is knee-jerk as hell. I understand that the NFL is Flacco almost got sacked. He's gonna run it himself, and he's gonna get the first down. I understand that the NFL is the league of what have you done for me lately, but firing Sirianni in a year where the offense and defense have not played up to par. Having Matt Patricia as your defensive coordinator is a mistake. Fire him immediately. Losing your offensive and defensive coordinators to head coaching gigs, that hurt you a lot. Yeah. And that run gets stopped for a loss. Hey, I'm an Eagles fan right now. We're in a big shitstorm right now. Yes, you are.
Indeed, you are in a lot of shitstorms.
Exactly. Because you choked the division. You choked at the end of the season. How the hell do you lose to the Giants and Cardinals? How the hell do you lose to your former defensive coordinator that you wanted gone after the Super Bowl? How? And that's largely on Eagles fans because Eagles fans are a bunch of dicks. Sometimes. Not everybody. Yes, I agree for you. For you, it's absolutely embarrassing. Caught and gets some yards. But if Philly goes out, look, just fire Patricia, get an actual defensive coordinator, and see where you go. Now, the big thing, and so Matt Crosby went on podcast today. I guess it's his podcast or whatever, and he said he kind of alluded to this rumor that's out there, that if Antonio Pierce is not signed as the official head coach of the Raiders, if he doesn't get the interim tag taken off, that Max might ask for a trade, and Flacco dumps it off to the running back, gets about a few yards. It's a great amount of the amount of time we have. It's just the coaching material. Exactly, yes. Again, losing both of your offensive and defensive coordinators is a bitch. But if the Raiders do what they did to Bisaccia and don't bring back Antonio Pierce, and then if Max asks out, that's fucking huge. That's huge. The 49ers should try to nab him if Wilkes leaves. Antonio Pierce is going to be a head coach somewhere. You could make the argument that he gets to be a coordinator somewhere, maybe because they'd rather hire him for that because they're not sure if he could go head coach for a full season. As Flacco avoids the sack, throws, drops it, then Njoku drops it, turnover on downs. Damn, man. But like again, if the Raiders make this same fucking mistake, sell the team, Mark. Sell the team, Mark Davis. Like, you probably would hire Antonio Pierce as
his father's legacy. Saying that he should sell the team is just a joke.
Well, yes, but Mark is not anything like his father. He's one of the poorest owners in the fucking league. And
So,
he's still got his money all tied up in the banks for the fucking stadium.
which is why nobody will buy it from him because
Mhm.
they don't want to take on all that debt that he has.
Well, absolutely, I agree.
If there is a
So,
franchise that I would say that's in the most danger of contracting in the NFL, it is ironically the Raiders.
mm.
Just because of how poorly run they are. Not as a team. The team
Oh,
is kind of hit or miss depending on the year. As a franchise.
huh. So apparently Peacock showed the WWE 2K24 logo and early, and it might be because it's looking like 2K and Peacock are partnering, in which if you buy 2K24, you get a 1 month subscription to Peacock Premium. Should be a full year if you ask me, but Chase Fowler and
That's a
Fowler's
stupid
here.
deal.
Good Lord, what was that? I wanted the Browns to face the Ravens. For the Grossi lore, I agree, but like in a overall sense, I'm kind of glad because now we don't have to see more of Deshaun Watson on the sidelines. Thank God. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, this has been it got started off slow, then you had shots fired at the end of the first quarter, and then after that, it was just a complete it's just been all Houston. Um, so yeah. So Albert Breer, he had said this earlier in the day. One thing to remember about the NFL's decisions to move games, they're almost always dictated not by game conditions, but by whether or not people can safely get to and from the stadium and how local resources used at a game would be needed elsewhere. And then somebody, ironically, with a Yankees profile pic, says all the comments from people who've never experienced driving in a lake effect snow blizzard are pretty funny. When you can't see literally 3 feet in front of your face, it makes perfect sense why they made this move. And then Breer just quote tweeted that and said, "That's exactly right. Anyone who thinks it's soft to not want tens of thousands of people to drive to a football game in these conditions isn't real smart." Exactly. Um, Cleveland I mean, kind of, but Houston's defense just stepped up, and then okay, so Stroud has been benched for the rest of the game. They're gonna start taking starters out.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I
So you
wouldn't have
got
him out
fucking you got
either.
Davis General Davis Mills is
It's
in.
truly garbage time.
1983 Week 16 Broncos and Chiefs. They're talking about this as one, I guess, another one of those cool games. Hey, Todd Blackledge as a quarterback.
Well, I mean, you got to remember back
A
then they played on
48-17
literal
Chiefs
concrete made
victory
of
because, of
green.
course.
It was that
Um,
game was back then. That was played on actual concrete with a little bit of carpet on top and it was painted green.
oh yeah, definitely.
That was a
So
man.
yeah, but holy shit, they got
say.
they got backups in with over 8 minutes left. That's how insane this is.
It's embarrassing at this point. It's just embarrassing.
It is
Davis
for Cleveland.
Mills playing in a playoff game in 2024.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Week 16 against the Browns, Mills 15 of 32, 149 and 2 TDs. Remember, he had to play that game because Stroud was out still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so get your starters off the field and you'll technically get an extra day to prepare because of the postponed tilt. The stars are lining up. Exactly, yeah.
Yep. Houston's going to have a hell of an advantage now going into the next game because they're pulling their players out early and
Yep. And that's the smart thing
his
to do
first
at this
game of
point.
the playoff round too. So there you go.
Exactly, yeah. Mechie fighting, not going to get the first down, but yeah, exactly. And then that's the thing. So again, right now, Houston literally has three potential opponents. Either Baltimore, if both of the top remaining seeds win, Kansas City, or Miami. Alan, are you gonna be live? No, but Red will be. So go subscribe to Red's channel, and he's gonna be going live later tonight for that game. I will probably be on that stream with Grossi streaming in the background, just watching and whatnot, just vibing and chilling and probably having dinner and whatnot.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I'm
Red.
probably going to do that one solo, if you don't mind. Just not
Oh,
because
no,
I
that's
don't want
fine.
anybody. Yeah, not because I don't want you on, obviously. And I told Illogical and I told Duck this as well. I messaged them because I want to make sure they weren't streaming either. I want to kind of do the game and just call it direct and how it is because a lot of guys don't have Peacock, and I don't want a whole lot of fucking around in the background while I call it. I'll answer comments.
Yeah, that
and
makes
shit.
sense.
You're welcome to join me in chat, though, for sure. I mean, I'd love to have you.
Yeah, no, I'll be there regardless.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So it's going to be a chill stream. Just going to be me calling the game directly, and I'm not too bad at doing that. And
yeah, there's the
if you
punt.
if you guys want to join me, have a few comments, have a few laughs. I'll answer questions about the game while it's going on. But no, I'm just going to call it straight and solo.
Yeah, no,
and
that's
challenge
fine.
myself
That's fine.
because I don't get to do a whole lot. I haven't done a whole lot of live streams. I really want to try myself tonight.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
absolutely. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm hoping all of you guys join me. I actually got the live link up already. If you wouldn't mind, would you be able to share it in your chat from my channel?
Yeah, I got you.
People know where to go.
I got you. Hold
Thanks,
on,
buddy. Appreciate that.
Yep. No problem.
Yeah. Yeah. So I normally I'm normally a college football YouTube channel, but I mean, the game is -20 wind chill. Why the and it's behind a Peacock paywall where a lot of people can't watch it. Why the fuck wouldn't I live stream it?
Exactly, yeah. If I was paying for Peacock, I'd fucking stream it myself. But it is what. But I really don't.
We just hit 900 subs today too, so
exactly, yeah.
We're almost to 1,000, almost there. I'm hopefully going to pass Alan at some point.
Yeah, you probably will. I mean, hey, I got a bunch of subs today because of Grossi. I fully expect YouTube to fuck with it because they did that the last times when fucking Chiseled essentially rated me on his own stream just by putting my link in, and also when Grossi rated me the first time. But it's still gonna be a solid number. It's still gonna be a lot higher than what I walked into today with. I think I gained like a good 40, 50, 60 something subs maybe, which is insane.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So baseball is not dead actually responded to Tree's tweet and said, for a second, I thought this was a video of Lake Erie. And
DJ, thank you, sir.
DJ subbed.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that.
Absolutely, yeah.
The 900 mark, so that's good. It's not going to go back down.
Yep. Okay, and my fucking god damn it, my mouse and camera fucked up. Hold on, I'll be right.
Oh boy, I can hear you, DJ, the man. All right, so while Alan is fucking around with his camera, we are just now back from commercial. And I am going to call it. We just had some nice cheerleader action, and now we got some sideline talking action. Hey, guys, just going around, checking them out. This is going to be good. But behind should be a good end. I'm bummed for the Browns. I really want it, man. I hear you, Nathan. I hear you. And that's going to be completed behind the line of scrimmage to Kareem Hunt. It's going to be second down for the Browns. So, once again, if you're just tuning in, it's been one of those nights. CJ Stroud, the Texans are definitely for real. They have been torching this Cleveland defense on offense, bomb after bomb after bomb by Stroud, and there's just been no stopping the offense for the Texans. They will advance, and we will find out in the coming games who their opponent will be next weekend. They are a 4 seed, so they could be playing anybody. Flacco snaps, hands it off to Hunt, up the gut. He'll pick up about 10, 11, 13 yards on that run. It'll be a first down for Cleveland around the 33-yard line.
Nathan Van. Oh, hey, guys, just going around checking him out. This is going to be good. I'm behind, but should be a good end. I'm bummed out for the Browns. I really want it, man. Anyway, I'm ready for Chiefs Dolphins. Let's go Dolphins. Thank you, Nathan. If you haven't already, subscribe to me, subscribe to him. Help a couple brothers out. Well, we're not actually brothers, but we're brothers in football content, I guess. We're brothers in streaming and shit posting. There you go.
We're brothers in shit posting. We're brothers in football. I'll take that
exactly.
Any day.
Yep.
Only strong body. Not even blood is as strong as that.
Yes, exactly. So that time I was able. I still had the mouse pad on my laptop to that I could just click out and then reach for start. I didn't have to fucking hit the power button or whatever. But yeah, no, that bugs me. I hate when it does that. It pisses me off. But yeah, no, they probably got backups out there doing fucking prevent defense at this point. probably.
Got about 5 minutes.
Handoff gets about nowhere. So, excuse you. So we have the second batch of fan voted players that will participate in the NHL All-Star Game. Fuck off, Groper Cleveland. Those fan voted players are Brock Besser, Thatcher Demko, Mitch Marner,
Nathan, you
JT
are
Miller,
really
William Nylander, Elias Patterson, and Morgan Riley. So a mix of Canucks and Leafs. And then the first comment is saying Morgan Riley in no universe, except for the one that's always in Toronto, is an all-star. Fuck off.
Nathan,
nice catch, by the way.
Nathan, you are really behind. We're on the Cleveland
Browns.
God, yeah,
you're just saying just now Davis is guy. What the hell are you watching on, buddy?
He's
Holy shit, you're behind.
He's got toaster vision because his internet's got to be fucked if he's that far behind. Jesus Christ.
So Brockbeard just said this. It irks me when NFL announcers say of the losing team, this doesn't take away from what they've accomplished in the regular season. That's absurd. It at the very least overshadows it. Yes, one team has to win and one the other must lose. But it's disingenuous to pretend it doesn't matter. What they mean to say is, yes, today did not go as planned for this team. It'll be a disappointing end of their year, but there were glimmers this season that they should be very excited about. Nothing wrong with acknowledging reality. He says, yes, I have Discord. So Nathan rewound. That's part of it, and then Ducks. And then DJ said Canucks over Leafs. But
like you mean like a Discord server or a Discord username?
Yeah. I mean, that depends on what you're asking here. Flacco looks, throws, caught, first down. And now Cleveland. Yes, this is against backup defense, but even still. This is what Cleveland needed to do all early in the game. But from Albert Breer, Texans quarterback C.J. Stroud pulled from his first playoff game with 9:22 left and a 31-point lead. Final line, 16 of 21, 274, 3 TDs, 0 interceptions, 157.2 pass rating. That's a 76% completion rate and 13 yards per attempt. Wow. Okay, so Taylor Swift is at the Chiefs game.
Not surprised.
Discord server for the channel. No. I do not own my own Discord server. I am in a bunch of them. I do not own one for myself. I don't have the kind of following to have one of those. And yet now they're showing Taylor here. God fucking damn it. I will laugh.
Dolphins don't belong in the snow. That's funny.
I mean, yes. But watch them run the ball down your fucking bro. Somebody's fucking subjecting their kid to that. What the fuck?
I hope that kid agreed to be there.
I mean, sure, but I mean, I guess, but y'all better fucking brave that. Y'all better have all the fucking heat warmers.
Stuff that jacket with all the newspaper.
Yeah. So. For the Dolphins, they will be without Javon Holland and Xavier Howard on the defensive side, but they do have Jalen Waddle and Raheem Mostert. So that means Achane, Mostert, run the fucking ball. Run the ball down the Chiefs' throats. Limit Tua's passes is. And I think you will succeed. Excuse me. Browns allowed 17 points in the first quarter. Myles Garrett's PFF rating 99.9. 2-minute warning. So there you go.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy game time. I agree. Negative 20-degree temperature, like wind chill.
This is going to be right up there. I think this is like one of the top 5 coldest games of all time.
Hey, the one thing I really don't, know, a lot of people forget about when they watch these games. When it's colder, it hurts more.
Exactly. Yes, Nathan, we know AJ Brown's out. I didn't care about the game anymore, man. My iPad's at 30%. And I picked the Dolphins, which are probably getting killed because of the cold and the rest. Well, that's the thing. I don't even think you're going to be able to use the ref argument tonight because the Chiefs are just not the same team. I think honestly, between the Chiefs and Eagles, if one or both get knocked out in the wild card, I think Andy Reid is the one that goes simply because he retires. I think I've seen people say he might, and honestly, he's got nothing left to prove. And this Chiefs team kind of looks like they might need to go in a little bit of a retool, based on the way that this season has played out. Mainly because the wide receivers are trash. Well, I mean, Rashid Rice is nice, but still. Dolphins have well, yeah. I mean, yes, the Chiefs have Clyde Edwards-Helaire and whomever else, but they just don't use the run game enough because they want Mahomes to fucking do everything. And
Right.
it's just not, yeah. So Greg Ronstahl, Texans fans should root for the Dolphins tonight to avoid Ravens, and so Houston could potentially have 2 days extra rest against the Bills. Exactly. So Cam Ward, not the former goalie, the college quarterback. He's going to Miami now. I believe on transfer. Hey, there it is. Somebody tagged Joe Flacco and posted the "Party's Over Grandpa" clip from Brock Lesnar. Thank you. Flacco looking, sacked on 4th and 6. That's the game. That's it.
It's over, boys.
Oh, and Derek Barnett might be hurt. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Jesus Christ. Super 70 Sports says, I just consulted with the ghost of Vince Lombardi, and he said the weather in Buffalo is totally fucking fine today. That's funny. CJ Stroud is the first rookie quarterback drafted in the first round to win a playoff game since 2009 when Mark Sanchez did it with the New York Jets. God damn. What the bro? So these are what the All-Star jerseys look like. What in the fuck is
what in the name
this
of
shit?
Pittsburgh Steeler terrible towel is that?
And then that, and then that, and then that. Because remember, they do it for all the divisions. So, Jesus Christ. But yeah, at this point now, just take some knees and that's it. Houston's advancing. I had
Indeed.
Cleveland winning, so I'll take my L. Troy Dan, somebody was gonna for sure get frostbite in the Chiefs Dolphins game.
Yes, some poor fan is not going to be walking away too happy tonight.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous situation in Kansas City.
And then so right off the bat,
happens.
Chris Sims had picked Cleveland to win, and Mike Florio picked Houston. So yeah. Which is fun.
Yeah.
Which is funny because of these picks, Florio and Sims, they picked the same team for everything else except for this game. They both picked Kansas City. They both picked Buffalo. They both picked Dallas. They both picked the Rams, literally with the same score, and they both picked the Eagles. So I will laugh.
The Texans once again winning the wild card round, which is something that they usually do as a franchise, surprisingly enough.
Yeah.
Normally when they play
it's just the divisional round is when they get stuck.
Yeah, they've never advanced to the AFC Championship game, but no, this could be the year. We'll see what happens.
Yep.
All right. Alan, I do need to hop off and take care of something before my live stream. So is there anything else you want to discuss? Final thoughts?
Honestly, I'm just Houston put on a hell of a fucking show, man. And they're not gonna be easy to eliminate. Even against Baltimore, I don't think Houston's gonna be easy out. They're gonna fuck off, Groper Cleveland. Thank you for the camera cut. But I think at the end of the day, Houston, they're here and they're here to stay. If they don't fuck this up, they're gonna run the fucking division unless Jacksonville can get their shit together. And that's the thing.
Right.
The AFC South could go from being one of the laughingstock divisions of late to having Houston, Jacksonville, and Indianapolis all be contenders. How in the fuck is that? Ow! How in the fuck is that possible?
I know.
So,
All right. I got to go.
Christian Harris,
So-
first player with a pick six and a sack in a postseason game since 2011 against the Bengals. And who did that back then? JJ Watt. Go figure. Yeah, holy shit, man. That's
All right. I got to jump
what
off.
a game. So
thank you
45 to
for having me on.
14. Thank you for joining me, Red. I appreciate it. I will catch you with
Absolutely.
your stream later. Go subscribe to him. And have a good night. I will see you in a little bit.
Yep.
All right. Have fun. So, oh shit. Ow, my chest. What a game, man. What a fucking game. The Texans fucking destroy the Browns 45 to 14. I got rated by Grossi again. I had Red on the stream. This is just today was a hell of a day. You see Stroud posting for social media. You love to see that. Yeah. So thank you all for watching. Again, go subscribe to Red's channel, Red5478. Go subscribe to him. Game Time Flip, Tom Grossi rated me earlier. Well, yeah, go subscribe to Red5478. He's going to be streaming this game a little later. Or streaming the Dolphins Chiefs game, sorry. And yeah, so with all that being said, I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna go eat. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Davey Cole here from Grossi. Thank you. Thank you again, everybody that came for the raid. I appreciate that. That was a lot of fun. So like I said, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts down below. I will catch you all next time. Peace.